the side of the backboard and into the hands of Weber. Weber over to Haley Henson. Henson on the right wing. Henson now at the free throw line. Henson clears it back out to Branham. Branham goes right wing to Weber. Now over to Haley, top of the key. Henson's got the basketball as she'll take it left side to Weber. Now Weber to McKendra Simmons at the free throw line. She'll pull up, hits it off the side of the iron, no good. And the rebound's pulled in by Voigt and given off out to Pretty. Pretty down court pass all the way to Penner. Penner works away underneath the bucket, and she stepped out of bounds. And so Henderson will get the basketball back with 6:38 to play first half, and the Reddies leading 35-29. So Haley Henson's going to bring the basketball up for the Reddies as looks like Swasu's back into the man-to-man. Now here's Keener at the free throw line. Keener tries to find Branham on the left wing, does. And now goes topside to Haley Henson. She'll pull up for three. It's off the back of the rim, no good, but Branham's there to get the offensive rebound, and she puts it back in the hands of Weber. Back over to Haley topside. Haley goes left wing. That's out to Weber. Now over to Keener at the free throw line extended. They swing it right wing out to Branham, down to 17 on the shot clock. Over to Haley, top of the key. Haley drives the lane, goes to Branham in the right corner. Branham now topside to Weber. Weber's going to drive in, give it off to Simmons. 7 on the shot clock. Simmons back over to Haley Henson for three. It's a deep one. It's off the side of the iron, no good, and the rebound's gathered in by Voigt for Swasu. Now here's Pretty in the lane, and she's going to be called with an offensive foul. She ran over Haley Henson, and Pretty is going to pick up her first personal foul, and that'll be the fourth team foul of the quarter for Swasu.
And you could just tell Haley was ready to take the charge that entire time. You can see it in her eyes. She was setting up, kept the body still. A perfectly drawn-up charge there by Haley Henson.
35-29, Reddy's lead with 5:36 to play first half. As Weber's got it on the right wing, they go over to McKendra Simmons. Simmons back over to Haley. They trade spots, go down low to Keener. She was pickpocketed and taken by Voigt. Voigt into the front court. Voigt on the low post now. She'll clear it back out and then go over to Williams, top of the key. Williams now is going to drive the right side of the paint, go up with the right hand. She's fouled. Going to be fouled by Weber. And kind of a confusing foul right there because I thought Weber just played her position well. Either way, that's the first team foul of the quarter for the Reddies, but it's the second foul on Weber, and that'll send Williams to the free throw line.
Weber wearing number 21 today instead of her normal number 14. I believe they either lost the jersey or it got stolen, RJ.
As the shot's in the air, and it's good. Now, do what?
That's what I was hearing before the game. The reason why she had to switch to number 21 is that they've either misplaced the jersey or it's gone missing. They could not find the number 14 jersey.
So Williams has 9 points now as her second free throw's up and good. She makes 10 now for the ball game. 5:15 left here in the first half. The Reddies lead by 4, 35-31. Haley Henson goes left side to Simmons. Now they swing it left wing to Weber. Over to Haley, top of the key. Now down low to Keener. And boy, Keener got bumped hard by Chapman. No foul called. And Swasu works quickly as Williams goes up, and Branham's going to get called with the foul. She blocked that shot away. Boy, that
was all ball.
That was all ball. The foul should have occurred down here on Keener, but either way, we've got a media timeout. Reddies lead by 4, 35-31 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Reddie apparel and souvenirs, stop by the Reddie Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Reddie Bookstore is open before every Reddie football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Reddie Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Reddie Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Reddie Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
.457 to play here in the first half. The Reddies lead 35-31. Hey, stick around at halftime. as we are going to have the Henderson State women's, well, it's only women's, but softball coach Beth Jackson joining us. You know, I don't know too many colleges that have men's softball.
Yeah, I don't think there is any.
So Williams is at the free throw line as her shot is in the air and good. Boy, she's having a heck of a first half. Got 11 points now after that first one's good.
She must hate Henderson State because she always plays extremely well against the Reddies. 25 in that last game.
Second shot's up and good as well. So it's a 2-point game, 35-33. Reddies are on a 2-minute, 35-second scoring drought. Now McKendra Simmons has the ball on the right wing, goes back to Weber, over to Simmons on the right side. Simmons goes back top of the key to Haley Henson. Henson's going to pull up for a deep three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Simmons gets the offensive rebound, and she'll clear it back out. Boy, that's a big offensive rebound by Simmons. Now they work it right side to Haley, and it's a kickball out of bounds. And so the Reddies will inbound it from the right side of the bucket.
Haley kind of struggling here a little bit. She's now 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 from behind the three-point line. She hit that 1-3 and it's kind of cooled off since then.
4:32 to play here in the first half as Weber's going to inbound it from the right corner. Over to Haley on the right wing now. Now Haley bounce pass down low to Keener. Keener goes up with the left hand. Shot's blocked, and it's taken by Williams. She works quickly in the front court. 2-on-1 break. Williams off the glass. It's good. And we've got a tie ball game, 35-35, with 4:20 to play here in the first half. Here's Henson over right side to Weber. Weber back to Henson. Now they work it down low to Keener. Keener gets the double team, goes up, and she'll put up the basket. It's no good. Chapman comes down with the rebound, and they give it off out to Pretty. Pretty works the right side to Voigt. Voigt's going to bounce it off the glass, and SWOSU's got their first lead of the ball game, 37-35, and Henderson's going to call a quick timeout with 3:57 to play first half. And boy, this thing went downhill quick for the Reddies. They led by as much as 9 points in this ball game, Hunter.
Yeah, and they've turned the ball over 3 times in the last 3.5 minutes, and really SWOSU, that's their MO. That's what they do. They get the ball out in transition and really attack in a hurry. As you mentioned earlier, they made a shot just 4 seconds into the shot clock, and really that's what they've been able to do these last couple of possessions to get out here on this run. They're 6 of their last 7 from the field and on an 8-0 run over the last minute and a half. So Henderson State really needs to try to find an offensive punch to combat this run here by Southwestern Oklahoma. They've been going down low to Valencia Keener, which is SWOSU's been sliding over double teams. If you need to try to look outside, maybe see if Haley Henson or whoever else, Brittany Branham, who's been shooting the ball extremely well lately.
So the Reddies will bring the basketball up as Haley's got in her hands as they trail by 2, 37-35. Now Weber goes right side out to Henson, over to Keener, and she goes up and over the rim, no good, and the rebound's taken by Williams. Williams has it on the right side of the court, now goes top side to Chapman. Chapman works the left side of the paint. Chapman works her way in, goes up with the right hand, and she's going to travel with the basketball. Well, that's a good call because she slid her pivot foot, and so the Reddies get the basketball back. Right now, Southwestern Oklahoma on an 8-0 run over the last minute 47 as Weber's got it on the left wing. Weber goes top side to Haley Henson. They swing it right side to McKendra Simmons. Simmons now going to drive in, takes it to the baseline, and has the ball pickpocketed, but Chapman stepped out of bounds. Excuse me, that's actually Whitney Dunn who just checked in. She stepped out of bounds after she got the basketball. And so the Reddies get the ball back with 3:16 left here in the first half.
And Dunn did not play in that first game against Henderson State, so this is a new player that Rays have not seen yet this season.
Inbound pass goes to Keener at the top of the key. They work it to McKendra Simmons at the high post, back to Keener. Keener in the lane. She'll go up with the right hand, and the ball just hits off the left side of the bucket, and it's taken by Voigt. Now here's Voigt in the lane, goes right side. That's out to Pretty. Pretty at the free throw line, back top of the key, out to Chapman. Chapman works the left side. That's an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Chapman, and for Chapman, that'll be her second personal foul here in the quarter. And Keener's still down the court.
She took a nasty spill there. As Chapman is no light load. I mean, she went in there with a full head of steam and just plowed into Valencia, but it was a good job there sacrificing her body and sliding over to take that charge, get the ball back for her team.
Reddies trail by 2, 37-35. We've got 2:50 to play here in the first half. Now here's Weber driving right baseline, goes left side to Keener. She'll pull up from 10 feet. It's an air ball, goes over the rim, and boy, Jill Thomas just kind of shakes her head as Voigt's got it. They go right side to Pretty. Back to Voigt with the left hand. She knocks it down. It's a 4-point game, 39-35. SWOSU leads. Now here's Haley Henson. Henson on the left wing. Henson's going to drive in, then clear it back out to McKendra Simmons. Works it right side to Weber. Back to Simmons. Simmons is at the top of the key. Now back over to Haley on the left wing. Haley back over to Weber. Weber's going to drive in. Weber pivot with the right hand. She knocks it down. Boy, that snaps a 4-minute, 49-second scoring drought for the Reddies. Now here's Williams on the right wing. Williams going to pull up from 6 feet. It's not, and she knocks it down. And it's back out to a 41-37 lead. Under 2 to play here in the first half.
That was 5 seconds into that shot clock, that shot.
Now here's Haley Henson. Henson drives in. She's fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Shots started going cold for the Reddies here over the last 5 minutes. And so now Haley's at the free throw line where she is a 73% free throw shooter, and she knocks down her first.
Delencia, you look over at the bench right now. She's talking to Coach Thomas, and she is just gassed. Got a towel in her hand, and she's receiving instructions from her head coach. She knows she probably shouldn't have taken that last jump shot.
Second shot's up and good. Haley Henson now has 5 points for the game as Voigt works the ball into the front court. Voigt on the right side of the paint, goes up with the right hand. It's no good. Rebound's going to be taken by Dunn. She goes up, and she's going to be fouled by McKendra Simmons.
Probably could have called an over-the-back call on that first one as she reached over the top to grab the board over the top of McKendra. But
well, here's the thing. The size differential on the SWOSU players over Henderson is big time. I mean, you look at the roster as the first free throw is up and no good. You can count on the roster a 6'2 player, a 6-foot player, 6-foot player, 6-foot player, and a 6'4 player. That's 5 players over 6 foot. And
the Reddies have Bree Bozier, who stands at 6 foot.
Yeah.
The rest are under.
Second free throw is up and good. So a lot of times when a rebound's taken over a player, it may not be a foul just because of the fact that they just reached up and over and got it. Now here's McKendra Simmons on the left wing. Now back cross court to Branham, over to Keener down low. Keener goes up with a shot. It's no good. And the ball's on the floor, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Henderson State. Surprised no foul on Keener down low as she had hands all over her.
They're swarming her down low. Every time she catches it, I mean, it's a triple, double, triple team.
So now a minute 18 to play here in the first half as Tucker's got it at the low post right side. She'll get a bounce pass over to Penner. Penner puts up the shot. It's no good. McKendra Simmons comes down with it, and she's fouled. Going to be fouled by Penner, and that'll be Penner's second personal foul and the 16th foul on SWOSU here in the first half.
Penner, another one of those 6-footers. She averages 5.5 boards per game. You look at SWOSU, they're one of the better rebounding teams in the conference. They average 49.
A minute 7 left here in the first half as McKendra Simmons is at the free throw line. Her first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Reddies trail 42-39. Second shot's in the air, and it's no good. Keener gets the offensive rebound, and we've got a whistle, and she traveled with the basketball. Well, she got mauled down there. That's the reason why she traveled. And either way, SWOSU gets the basketball back.
What Delencia has to do is just maintain her composure. She'll end up getting the call she always gets.
Now here comes Pretty. Works the ball right side to Voigt. Voigt at the high post right side. Voigt now clears it back out left side to Dunn. Dunn's going to drive in. She pivots. She goes up. She travels. Dunn traveled with the basketball, and we're under a minute to play here in the first half, and the Reddies get the basketball back.
10 turnovers for SWOSU, 8 for HSU.
Now here's Haley Henson. Henson, top of the key, works it into the free throw line out to McKendra Simmons. Simmons goes right side to Branham. Branham at the right baseline. She'll go up and under and give it off out to Weber. Now over to Simmons, back to Haley on the right wing. Haley goes top of the key, down to 10 on the shot clock, over to Branham on the left corner. Branham's going to drive in, put up the shot, it's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Dunn, and it'll be pushed up by Pretty. Now left side, that's out to Percival. Percival just checked in, bounce pass in the lane. It's off SWOSU, and oh boy, they're going to say the ball was last touched by McKendra Simmons, and it was clear that Dunn was rolling out of bounds. It was off her leg. That's not a very good call right there, and SWOSU gets the basketball back. 16 on the game clock. Here's the inbound pass to Dunn. Dunn goes up. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Penner. She goes back up, and it finally drops. And it's 8 seconds on the game clock as Haley pushes it up. Haley works the right wing, drives the lane, and goes up with a shot. She's fouled. No, they're going to say they're going to call an offensive foul on Haley Henson.
Yep.
Wow. Boy, it's hard for Haley to run over anybody, and especially a 6'4" player. And they just called that. Now 2 seconds on the game clock. Here's a half-court shot by Pretty, and that's going to take us to halftime. It's 44-39. SWOSU, they lead this thing, and some questionable officiating in the first half, but it's on both sides, folks. And the Reddies trail in this one. Let's go to our halftime break. When we come back, we will have our Zizer Wealth halftime stats and talk with the softball coach, Beth Jackson. It's all coming up next on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Doctors Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
This locker room look-in is brought to you by Visit Hot Springs.
Well, let me tell you about our QB. He's quick as a hiccup. He's got range, skill, versatility, untapped potential. He's a tremendous young man of character and integrity. In this game of inches, he's got to hold 9 yards.
Quarterback your family's visit to Hot Springs. It's Arkansas's #1 vacation destination because there's something for everyone. Come on down, Coach. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithot.springs.org.
Back inside the Duke Wells Center here on the campus of Henderson State University as the Reddie women's basketball team trails Southwestern Oklahoma 44-39 at the break, and that brings us to our Zizer Wealth halftime statistics. First for Southwestern Oklahoma, they scored 44 first half points. They were 17 of 33 from the field for 52%, just 2 of 6 from behind the three-point line for 33%, and 8 of 10 from the charity stripe for 80%. Individually leading the way for Southwestern was Jennifer Williams, who had 25 points in that last game back in Weatherford back in January. She's got 16 first half points today, 5 of 6 from the field in the first half, a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Also in the scoring category for Southwestern, Karina Chapman, who had 17 points in that first game, has 8 here today in the first half on 3 of 4 shooting. She also had 5 rebounds in the first half. Morgan Voigt also pitched in 8 first half points for the Lady Bulldogs, 4 of 5 shooting from the field, and pulled down 4 rebounds. Also scoring for Southwestern was Hayden Pretty. She had 7 first half points on 3 of 5 from the field. Rounding out the scoring for the Lady Bulldogs, Janae Coffey had 2 points and 4 rebounds, while Jessica Penner had 2 points and Whitney Dunn had 1. Then you move to Henderson State. They finished the first half with 39 points on 14 of 36 shooting from the field for 39%. They were 3 of 11 from behind the three-point line for 27% and 8 of 11 from the charity stripe for 73%. Individually leading the way, a big first half from Delencia Keener. She was 7 of 13 from the field, a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line for 18 first half points to lead all scorers. She also had 4 rebounds in the first half. Also scoring for the Reddies was Victoria Stewart with 5 first half points. Haley Henson also had 5 points in the first half, while McKendra Simmons pitched in 4. Brittany Branham had 3, and Lexus Weber and Mo Bedford each contributed 2 points in the first half. Branham also led all rebounders in the first half with 5 boards. When you look at the other statistics, Southwestern out-rebounded the Reddies in the first half 23-17. You look at the assist category, the Reddies dished out 7 to just 2 for Southwestern and forced 11 Southwestern Oklahoma turnovers while committing 9. You look at the steals, Southwestern had 3 fouls while the Reddies have yet to accumulate a pilfer in today's contest. That'll do it for the Zizer Wealth halftime statistics. When we come back, RJ sits down with head coach of the softball team, Beth Jackson. This is Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Radio Network. Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instruments of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
With Domino's new Piece of the Pie rewards, you earn a free medium 2-topping pizza after just 6 online orders of $10 or more. Need some reasons to order? Throw a half birthday party for your husband.
Happy 36 and a half.
Or your cat. Or get in touch with your vegetarian side.
Hold the pepperoni.
But we think free pizza's reason enough. Start earning points toward free pizza with our $5.99 mix and match deal at Domino's.com today. Rewards program is open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a pizza profile account. Only one order per day earns points. Complete details at Domino's.com/rewards. You must select this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
We're at the half as the Reddies right now trail SWOSU by a score of 44-39. Now joined by the softball coach, Beth Jackson. Coach, hey, glad to have you on. You know, I've talked to Cody Hooten. I've talked to all the basketball coaches, all the football coaches. This is the first time you're making your radio debut now.
It is. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Now, I got to looking, and the season is a month old, and you guys have already played 14 games.
We have started out fast and furious.
And you're 9-5 on the season, 2-2 in conference play. You guys play the number 6 team in the country right here tomorrow against Arkansas Tech. They come in 12-1, 4-0. Just talk a little bit about that matchup.
We're very excited for that. We had to play them too many times last year, and we're excited to see them again. They're a great competitor. They're going to be good for our ball club, and it's going to tell us a lot about the rest of the season.
Let me ask you this. You guys had a great season last year. The momentum of that season, I mean, did that have carryover into this year? I mean, because you guys are 9-5 on the year. You're playing some good softball. Did that have a little bit of carryover from last year?
I think it did. The girls really bought into everything that we worked towards last year, and they want more success. They are hungry and ready for it.
You know, I look at what you've done. How's that help? The success. I know success breeds everything, but as far as recruiting, getting people in from other parts of Arkansas and then other states, how's that helped your recruiting?
Success cures all, and we just have gotten some really great kids and continue to do so.
So you guys play Tech tomorrow, and then you got a doubleheader on Saturday, right? And,
yes.
I asked Cody Hooten about this. You guys now have that new artificial turf, just like he does, and I mean that's got to be just worlds better whenever it rains. You can pretty much play whenever.
It is amazing. The players love it because we never have to say the T word, tarp.
Yeah.
And, it poured down rain 2 days ago, and we were outside that afternoon. It was no big deal. It's outstanding.
I played college baseball, but I played on the traditional dirt and grass. What's it like sliding on that stuff? Because I never got to slide on anything like that.
Well, when it's wet, it's slick, and you got to slide really early. But when it's dry, it's pretty true.
Yeah, pretty true. And now, as far as construction, you got the golf facility coming in behind you guys. But are you guys totally done with construction at the softball complex?
We are. We are full go.
You're all ready to rock and roll. Well, hey, I appreciate you joining us. I do have to say that. I did see you get last year with that little dance video that you guys put up, and I fully expect. I want to see another dance video this year.
Hey, if they're winning, I'll twerk. I don't care. I'll do whatever for Doug.
We've got the Red Speeds coming up in April, so I want to be able to have something to talk about at the Red Speeds.
My biggest fear last year was you calling me up to do that. I was panicking.
Beth Jackson, the softball coach, joining us here at the half. Thanks so much. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
And we are at the half. 44-39, SWOSU leads Henderson State. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and give you some second half keys to the game right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
He wants to talk on the radio.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Henderson State Reddie Apparel and Souvenirs. Stop by the Reddie Bookstore located on the HSU campus in the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Reddie Bookstore is open before every Reddie football game.
He thinks
and
he's the head coach,
students save money on
the
textbooks at the Reddie Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Reddie Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Reddie Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as we are about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. And it's now time for a weekly segment with the assistant men's basketball coach, Dylan Dudley. And, you know, I tell you, Coach, I get you on the air last week. And actually, I did this about a month ago. Duds wanted to come over, and he wanted to try to change up the mojo. He wanted to be able to come on the radio and talk about the team. I said, okay, that'd be great. So then he said, well, you know, last time you let me on the radio, we won, so you got to do it again. Well, I let him on last, I guess, Thursday.
Let's not talk about that. We don't need to talk about
and we ended up losing. But he wants to come back and do another spot. So the floor is yours, Dylan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the loyal listeners of Reddie Nation out there, I want to give a couple of huge shout-outs. One, I want to give a shout-out to the loyal listener, Johnny B. Johnny B's been a huge fan of ours going forward, and he's been there supporting our guys through tough times and stuff. But more importantly, your outfit today is amazing.
Thank you.
Your outfit it was an unbelievable pleasure to be graced by you at our pregame meal today.
Thank you, yes.
I just wanted everyone to know that, I mean, how many radio guys in America will bless the team?
Well, here's the thing. The design, and people on radio can't see what I'm wearing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could see what RJ is wearing right now,
I have a plaid jacket on with a black just T-shirt, and here's the thing. My design is inspired. It's inspired by one Dylan Dudley because he comes into every game looking like he should be a Victoria's Secret runway model, and so I felt the need, and I know my broadcast partner for the guys, Grady Bean's listening right now as he walks in, and Grady can back me up on this. That you can look at the Reddie bench before a ball game and say, he's a GQ model. He's a GQ model. I mean, he's not a basketball coach, and so I'm inspired by what you do.
Well, I appreciate it. Anything that we can possibly bring to Reddie Nation to maybe get some wins,
yes,
and some smiles on some people's faces, let's do it.
Well, you definitely put some smiles on.
And the last thing I'm going to say is, if you have a radio call-in show tomorrow on
Yes.
your radio show, don't get any Texas Rangers fans because they'll quiz you on the roster and you have no idea. Ask me about the Cubs, I'll dominate. Don't ask RJ about the Rangers. He has no idea.
Oh, boy. That is
Let's get a win.
That is Dylan Dudley, the assistant men's basketball coach for Henderson State. You know, there's things that happen whenever you're before a ball game, and today, for example, Coach Jimmy Elgis decided, he asked me if I'd like to go and be a part of the team meal, and so I obliged, and I said, you know what, this can't be that bad. I'll go and have lunch with Duds and Coach Elgis and Coach Amaro, and we had a good time. Well, there's things you say that sometimes that you want to keep left at the dinner, right? And Duds decided just to share all my Ranger trivia and everything right here on the airwaves. But, hey, we're back to second half action. Both teams are breaking their huddle, and Henderson State will get the basketball, SWOSU will get the basketball as we move from right to left of your radio dial. Glad to have you along on the Henderson State Radio Network. Hunter, keys to the second half for the Reddies.
Well, Henderson State finished that second half making just one of their last 12 attempts. They've got to get some offensive production and really pick up the defensive intensity that was so prevalent there in that first half. They kind of shied away from that in the latter half of the first half, and so they've got to get back defensive pressure as well as score the basketball, RJ.
So Franz has the basketball for SWOSU as she'll go down low to Voigt. Now top of the key out to Pretty. Pretty works the ball on the right side of the paint. She'll pull up from 8 feet away. It's high off the back of the rim, no good. And over the back's going to be called on Janae Coffey. She went over Keener that time. And so that'll be Coffey's third personal foul in the first of the quarter.
And Victoria Stewart had to sit most of that first half after picking up 2 quick fouls. She's now back in the game for the Reddies. She gives that extra added dimension of a shooter out on the wing.
So now here's Branham on the right wing. Over to Haley, top of the key. Haley works her way in off a pump fake, goes up with the right hand. It's blocked away by Coffey. Well, Coffey just towers over Haley Henson, and she was able to knock that ball away. And now here's Voigt. Voigt at the free throw line. Goes top of the key. That's over to Tucker. Tucker drives the lane, pulls up from 4 feet away. It's no good. Branham comes down with the rebound, and she'll push it up for the Reddies as we're just underway here in the third quarter. Branham goes top of the key. Now swings it right side to Victoria Stewart on the wing. Now Stewart's going to drive right baseline. And hits up and over the rim. Offensive rebound by Keener. Keener's going to kick it back out to Haley. Haley top of the key. Haley goes right side to Branham. Down to Victoria on the corner. Down low to Keener. 3 on the shot clock. Keener's going to go up with the right hand. It's no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Reddies. It was last touched by Morgan Voigt. Well, that's a nice job by Branham to come in there and cause trouble down low and have it go off the hand of a SWOSU player. And so the inbounds pass is going to come to Victoria Stewart off the right side of the bucket. Stewart at the free throw line. In the lane, now kicks it back out to Weber. Back over to Stewart, top of the key. She'll pull up for 3. It's good. It's the Ready money ball. It's a 2-point game, 44-42. Now here's Voigt, right side of the paint. Voigt kicks it back out top side to Pretty for 3. It's good. She answers with a 3 of her own, and it's back out to a 5-point lead. Now here comes Victoria Stewart. Victoria goes top of the key. That's out to Weber. Over to Branham on the right side. Now down low to Keener. Double team comes. She'll go up with the right hand. It's up and over the rim. No good. They kick it back out after Weber gets the offensive rebound, and she double dribbled. She double dribbled the basketball, and so SWOSU gets the basketball back as they lead by 5.
But he's got to keep Victoria Stewart involved, however. She's coming out on the hot streak. Now 2 of 2 from behind the three-point line, 8 points on the day.
So now here comes SWOSU with the basketball. It's Penner. Penner goes left side to Tucker. She'll go up with a shot, and she's fouled. And so Tucker will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that time for the Reddies, that's going to be called on Brittany Branham, and that'll be her second personal foul. When you look at Haley Tucker, she's an 80% free throw shooter. She averages 15.2 points per game as her first free throw is up and no good. Second free throw up and no good off the front of the rim. Coffey's going to get called with another foul, and she went over the back of Keener.
And that was blatant. You've got to call that.
Yeah, and that's going to be Coffey's 4th personal foul. And now some subs are going to come in. As Penner checks in, no, they're going to send Penner to the bench, and now Chapman's going to check in.
That's one thing that Delencia Keener does so well is box out, and she kind of has to at just 5'10". She's going to be going up against taller players in every game, and so she's got to learn how to get a body on somebody when the shot goes up.
Now Stewart goes left side to Branham, over to Weber, top of the key. Weber in the lane, goes up with the right hand, bounces off the glass. It's good. Boy, that's a nice move by Weber. And it's now 47-44. Here's Voigt, free throw line, works the right side of the paint, goes up, knocks it off the glass. Boy, Voigt's having a good game, and she's got 10 points, and it's back out to a 5-point lead. Now Stewart with the basketball, goes right side to Haley Henson. Henson back over to Branham, swings to the left side to Stewart. Down low to Keener, works her way in, goes up with the right hand. It's off the side of the glass, no good. We've got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of the Reddies. 7:10 to play in the third, as it's a 5-point game, 49-44.
Mo Bedford now checking in for Henderson State. She'll replace Branham.
Weber's going to inbound it from the right side of the bucket with 12 on the play or on the game clock, or in the shot clock, excuse me, as they go out to Keener. Now swinging around the perimeter over to Victoria. Down low to Keener. She kicks it right side to Weber. Back over to Haley. Haley on the wing. 3 on the shot clock. Back over to Victoria. She'll throw it up for a long 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Williams for SWOSU. Now Williams will bring it up for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll take it to the right wing. Williams at the free throw line. Kicks it back out top side to Franz. Franz back over left side. That's out to Chapman for 3. Off the side of the iron, no good. Weber comes down with the rebound and gives it off to Bedford. She'll push it up as Bedford is going to take it left side of the paint. She'll take it off the glass, and that's a nice move, and she takes it with the left hand. And it's now a 3-point game, 49-46. Here's Williams in the lane. She'll be fouled before she can get a shot off. And that foul is going to be on Haley Henson, and that's her 3rd personal foul.
That's tough, too. Henson, 5 points on the day, but always a dangerous, lethal shooter from behind the 3-point line.
Inbound pass comes out to Franz, and Franz will take it up the right side, give it off to Pretty. Pretty for 3 from the wing. It's in and out, no good. Rebound's taken by Weber, and given off to Victoria Stewart. 6:10 and counting left in the third, 3-point game. Here's Victoria Stewart, top of the key to Weber. Weber goes right side to Bedford, back to Weber, swings it left side to Haley Henson. Down low to Keener. Keener goes up with the left hand, she's fouled. Going to be fouled by Chapman, and for Chapman, that is going to be, I believe, her
3rd, I think.
2nd personal foul.
Second, okay.
Now they're actually going to call that on Dunn. Yeah, 32's not in the game. It's actually it's going to be on Chapman.
Has to be.
Because 32's not in the game, and so that'll be Chapman's 3rd personal foul. You're right, Hunter.
And now 32's in the game, and she's checking in. That's going to really confuse things.
As Delencia Keener's first free throw's up and no good.
This wouldn't be the first time this season we've had issues with referees giving the wrong number to the scorer's table.
Second shot's up and good as well. And it's now 49-46. Or excuse me, 49-47. Now here's Williams on the right wing. Williams takes to the right wing. Now drives the lane, loses the handle on it, picks it back up in the left corner. Williams on the left side now. She'll go up with her right hand. She's fouled. So the foul's going to go against Weber, and so that'll be Weber's 3rd personal foul, and that'll send Williams to the free throw line.
Williams on the day, 16 points.
Her first free throw's up and good. At the free throw line today, she's 6 of 6. 50-47, SWOSU leads Henderson. As Williams dribbles the basketball. Shots in the air, and it's good. Well, she's got a sweet motion on that free throw. And it's out to a 4-point game, 51-47. Now here's Weber in the right corner. Over to Branham. They swing it around the perimeter to Bedford. We've got a whistle and a foul. They're going to call a foul on SWOSU, and it'll go against Dunn. Whitney Dunn picks up her 2nd personal foul, and that's the 4th team foul on SWOSU.
So SWOSU bigs really starting to pile up on the foul counts.
Now the inbound pass goes to Bedford. Down low to Keener. She works in, takes it off with the right hand. It's good off the glass. And it's 51-49. 2-point game. They work it down low to Dunn. She misses the open layup, and the rebound's taken by Victoria Stewart. Here's Stewart now. Right wing. Stewart takes it back top of the key, swings it to Weber on the right wing. Back to Bedford topside. They swing it around the perimeter over to Victoria on the left wing. Ball's stripped away from Keener as they try to get the pass down low, and it's taken by Voigt. Voigt over the top of the key, out to Franz. Now here's a three by Pretty. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound's taken by Keener and given off to Bedford. Quickly up court to Victoria Stewart on the wing. Stewart's going to slow things down. Now she'll take it in the lane and give it off to Keener. Keener at the free throw line. Right side to Branham. Top of the key to Weber. Over to Victoria on the left side. For three, it's off the rim, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by Brittany Branham. And we've got a media timeout on the floor. 51-49. Reddie's trail SWOSU with 4:38 to play in the third on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Doctors Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
1:38 to play in the third quarter as the Reddies trail by 2, 51-49. I'm RJ Hawk alongside Hunter Lively. Glad to have you along on this Thursday evening. And the Reddies right now, Hunter, just they're staying in it, but really their shooting percentage has gone down from the first half. They're only shooting 38% for the game.
And there was a point there late in that first quarter where they were shooting above 50% from the field. The second quarter, they're really struggling for the Reddies.
So, inbound pass is going to come to Williams. Williams takes it to the left side of the paint. Now goes right side out to Voigt. Voigt drives the right side of the paint, goes off the glass, and it's good. Boy, that made it look easy right there. Voigt's got 10, and it's 53-49. Victoria Stewart swings it left side to Branham. Now to Weber on the left wing. Top of the key to Victoria. Now Stewart in the lane. Takes it the right side. Stewart kicks it back out to Weber in the left corner. Weber goes left side to Victoria Stewart, down to 10 on the shot clock. Stewart in the lane, goes it with the right hand, and it rattles around and finally drops. And the Reddies back to a 2-point deficit, 53-51. Now here's SWOSU as Pretty's got it on the right wing, now to Voigt. Voigt at the free throw line, goes back top side out to Franz. Franz goes back left side. That's into the hands of Voigt. She backs her way in the lane, goes up with the right hand. It's good. Boy, she went up and under that time of Brittany Branham and was able to knock down the shot. Back to a 4-point game, 55-51. As Bedford's got it on the left wing. They work it down low to Keener. Keener back to Weber. Weber's going to drive in, take it with the left hand, and knock it in. And it's a 2-point game. Reddy's having a tough time getting over that 2-point deficit as Williams has the basketball. Williams in the lane, puts up the shot, and it's going to go out of bounds. Had the ball deflected, and she went to the floor, and the Reddies get the basketball back.
It was a great defensive play by Mo Bedford. Just completely stuffed the shot as Williams went up, and then had the awareness and the presence to knock it off of Williams out of bounds off of her hip.
Haley Henson just checked back in the ball game. She came in for Weber as the Reddies go right side to Branham. Now cross-court pass to Mo Bedford. Bedford's going to pull up from 10 feet away. It's off the side of the iron, no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Williams. Williams pushes the ball in the front court. Williams on the high post. She'll pull up from there, and it's no good. Rebound's taken by Keener. Given off to Bedford. She'll bring it up for the Reddies as Bedford goes up the left side into the hands of Stewart. Now to Branham in the left corner for three. It's in and out, no good, and the rebound's taken by Franz. As they push into the front court, 2:30 to play in the third. Down low to Dunn. Dunn drives the right baseline, up and under, and she's able to roll it in. And it's back out to a 4-point lead, 57-53. Here's Victoria Stewart, top of the key, as Stewart's going to drive the right side of the paint. She'll go up with a shot, knocks it down, and she's fouled. Victoria Stewart going to the free throw line, and she'll shoot one to try to make this a one-point game.
And Victoria, a great shooter, but one of the things she does more effectively is drive the ball inside, and when she's under control, she's a very effective player, as we saw there, knocking down the runner in the lane and picking up the foul call.
So Stewart at the line where she's a 73% free throw shooter. She misses the shot, and the rebound's taken by Franz. 2-point game, 57-55. As Pretty brings the ball up to the left wing. Now Pretty being guarded by Victoria Stewart. Pretty works the ball down over to Franz. Back to Pretty for three. It's off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound's taken by Haley Henson. Henson's going to push it in the front court. There's 1 under 2 to play in the third. And we'll go left side to Bedford. Bedford's going to work the left side of the lane, put up the shot. It rolls in. And we've got a tie ball game, 57-57. Now, here is Voigt. Voigt in the lane, puts up the shot on the right side. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Reddies. And so SWOSU gets the basketball back from the right side of the bucket.
On that possession, SWOSU got the ball up the court and a shot off in 3 seconds, RJ.
Now inbounding, it's going to be Pretty. She works it right side to Franz on the wing. Franz back, takes it top side. Now works it down to Voigt, and she overthrew her, and the ball goes out of bounds. And so the Reddies get it back with 1:36 to play in the third.
Crucial possession here for Henderson State.
So now here's Bedford. Reddies looking to regain the lead as Bedford takes it to the free throw line, and she'll slow it down, give it back off to Victoria Stewart. Stewart, left side to Bedford in the left corner. She'll pull up from 12 feet and knock it in. Reddies regain the lead, 59-57, 1:15 to play in the third. Now here's Percival. Percival at the free throw line. She'll drive in, go with the right hand, and it rolls in. Back to a tie ball game. Here comes Victoria Stewart. Down court pass to Haley Henson on the wing. Henson thought about the three, works it left side to Branham. Branham at the low post. She got bumped, and the ball goes out of bounds. How does she just get bumped to the ground and no foul called? That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, she literally got hip checked like a hockey player, and no foul call, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Kind of reminds me of my intramural league, RJ.
55 seconds left. We've got a tie ball game, 59 all. As they work the ball left side to Pretty. Into the lane over to Percival. Now to Voigt. Voigt goes left side to Pretty for three from the corner. No good. Rebound's taken by Weber. Off to Haley Henson. Henson in the lane. Puts up the shot. It's no good off the side of the backboard. And the rebound's gathered in by Pretty. They swing it left side to Percival. Percival into the left side of the paint. She'll go up with the shot. It's good off the right side of the glass. And it's now a 2-point lead for SWOSU with 20 seconds to play in the third. 61-59. As Bedford brings the ball in the front court, shot clock's turned off. As we're down to 10 seconds in the third. Bedford's got it now over to Haley Henson, top of the key to Weber. Down to 6 seconds. Over to Victoria. Victoria backs her way in. She'll pull up for three. It's off the back of the iron, no good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. That's how the third's going to come to an end. As SWOSU, they trail the Reddies 61-59 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Coach Johnny Ray Grummet was released from his contract today. Let's listen in on his press conference.
I'm not a genius. A genius is a guy like Norman Einstein. I'm obviously disappointed it didn't work out, but it will allow me to spend more time with my family.
Coach, the AD from Ole Miss is on the line.
Oh, excuse me, I got to take this. Mama's calling.
Why don't you plan on spending that family time in Hot Springs, Coach? Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotSprings.org.
It's been a great ride.
Well, we start the fourth quarter with SWOSU on top, 61-59. I'm RJ Hawk alongside Hunter Lively. It's been questionable officiating in this game, but it's been for both sides, so I guess you can't really say much.
What Henderson State's really been able to do to get back into this game after trailing there for a little while was go down low to Delencia Keener. You've got Coffee on the bench with 4. Well, now she's back in the game, but Coffee and Chapman both in foul trouble.
Now here's Voigt down to the low post on the right side as she'll kick it out to Purdy. Purdy goes back over to Coffee on the low post. She'll give it back off to Voigt. She'll drive right baseline. Takes it up off the glass. It's good. Boy, Voigt's really good down low. And when you look at Voigt, she's only 5'8". 63-59, SWOSU on top as Weber's got the basketball over to the right wing out to Victoria Stewart. Now they go top side to Haley Henson. Henson now swings it left side to Bedford. Now over to Weber on the wing. Haley gets it back. Now cross court to Weber. Weber's going to drive in. 8 on the shot clock. Down to Weber. Over to Keener. Keener's going to pull up from 8 feet, and it rattles in. Boy, she's been able to hit those jumpers the last few games, and it's down to a 2-point game. Now here's Percival. Percival on the left side of the paint. Kicks it back out top side to Voigt. Voigt's going to drive in, go back out left side to Franz. Franz back down low. That's into the hands of Purdy. It's swatted away by Haley Henson, taken by Victoria Stewart. In the lane, puts it off the glass. It's good. Did we really see Haley Henson block a shot?
I think so.
As it's 63-63. Now here's Percival. She drives in. Offensive foul. She ran over Haley Henson. And so for Percival, she's going to pick up her first personal foul. That's the first team foul here in the fourth quarter.
And you see how quickly one player can change the momentum of a game. Haley Henson with the block to set up the layup by Victoria Stewart, and then drawing the charge gives the Reddies the opportunity to take the lead here at a tie ball game.
So now here's Weber. Works the ball down low to Keener. Back to Weber on the wing. Weber's going to pull up for 3. It's off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound's going to be gathered in by Percival. Percival brings it up for SWOSU. She'll take it up the right side and trying to find somebody to get it off to. She works it back to Voigt. Voigt's top of the key. Now it goes left side out to Franz. Now down low to Coffee. Coffee works her way in off the glass and good.
Valencia tried to draw a charge there, pick up Coffee's 5th foul, but the referees weren't biting.
So it's 65-63 as Bedford's got on the left wing. Top of the key goes Haley. A long 3. It's off the right side of the rim, no good. And rebound's taken by Franz for SWOSU. Giving off out to Purdy. Purdy swings it right side to Voigt. Voigt in the lane. Now back over the left side. That's out to Franz. They work the ball down low to Coffee. Coffee's going to take it off the glass. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Delencia Keener. Keener into the front court. Over to Haley in the right corner. Haley's going to drive baseline. Bounce it off the glass. And we've got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to be on Franz. And that'll be Franz's second personal foul. The Reddies get the basketball from the right side of the bucket as Brittany Branham's set to check in and does for Weber.
Jennifer Williams now going to check in as well for Southwestern. You know, I'm surprised that Kelsey Music has got Janae Coffee in the game right now with 4 fouls. You know, she's in jeopardy of picking up her 5th foul and fouling out, and she really is that pivotal force down low for the Lady Bulldogs.
So Bedford's going to inbound it. Gets it off to Keener at the free throw line. And now they'll work it right side to Victoria Stewart. Back to Haley, top the key. Back over to Victoria. Down low to Keener. Keener works her way in off the glass. It rattles in. And we've got a tie ball game once again, 65-65. As they work quickly. And Williams has it on the right wing. Williams goes right side to Franz. Back to Williams in the corner. Williams going to work her way to the free throw line, then go back left side to Percival. She'll drive in, banks it off the glass, and it's good. Percival's come in, and she's got 7 points in the game. It's 67-65. Here's Victoria Stewart, goes right side to Bedford. She's on the wing. Now top of the key to Branham. They swing it left side to Haley, back to Branham on the right. Branham out to Bedford on the wing, back to Haley top side. Down to 14 on the shot clock. As Victoria Stewart's got it now. She'll drive in. Ball swatted away. And we've got a whistle and a foul. The foul is going to be on Coffee. And Coffee is that going to be her 5th?
That is her 5th. She's going to foul out. And she did not, that was not a foul. She swatted that ball clean. I've got to take her defense on that one. There was no foul right there.
So she's going to foul out of the ball game. Coffee finishes with 5 points. And she'll head to the bench. Is coming in now is going to be Karina Chapman.
Chapman's got 3 fouls.
So Victoria Stewart at the free throw line as her first one's up and no good as it rolled off the right side of the glass, or right side of the rim.
Reddie started the game 8 of 9 from the free throw stripe. They're now 9 of 15.
Second shot's in the air, and it's no good. Chapman comes down with a rebound. Reddie's free throw shooting has really faltered here in the second half as Williams goes top of the key. Williams gives it off out to Pretty. Pretty goes up the right side and misses it off the right side of the glass. Keener comes down with it and gives it off to Victoria Stewart. 2-point game, 67-65. SWOSU on top. They go right side to Bedford. Bedford on the wing, now out to Haley. Swings it left side, out to Branham. Now to Victoria, down low to Keener. Kicks it back out, and it was deflected off the arm of Pretty, and it's taken by SWOSU. They tried to get work to Haley top side. Now here's Williams, pickpocketed by Victoria Stewart. 2-on-1 break. Stewart, right side, goes up with it, and she's fouled, and the foul's going to go against Chapman. That'll be her third.
That'll be Chapman's fourth, actually. She's listed as 3 already on the stat board, so that should be her fourth foul.
So that'll send Victoria Stewart to the line to try to tie this ball game as it's 67-65. Free throws up, in and out, no good. Boy, she has now missed 3 straight free throws. And Victoria Stewart on the year is a 73% free throw shooter. And shots in the air, and it finally drops. So it's a 1-point game, 67-66. As Pretty brings it up for SWOSU. They go right side to Williams. Williams in the lane, goes up with a shot, and she's fouled. Going to be fouled by Bedford. And for Bedford, that'll be her third personal foul and the first team foul for the Reddies here in the fourth. 5:48 to play in the game as the Reddies trail by 1, 67-66, and Williams is at the free throw line where she is a 69% free throw shooter. Their first one's up and good.
That's just her third point of the second half. After a hot first half for Jennifer, she scored 16 points. She's just got 3 here in the second half.
Williams is now 9 of 9 from the charity stripe. Second shot's up, and it's no good off the right side. 2-point game for SWOSU as Victoria Stewart will come up with it. Rebound that time was taken down by Branham, as now Branham's got on the left wing, gives it off to Bedford in the corner. Bedford over to Haley Henson on the left side, now over to Victoria Stewart. Back to Bedford, cross court. She'll pull up from 12 feet and knocks it in. Well, she's money from there almost every time. It's a tie ball game, 68-68. Here's Percival up the left side baseline, and we've got a foul on Branham. And for Branham, that is going to be her third personal foul.
You know, RJ, it's so interesting, these players like Mo Bedford, Matt Panaggio, who are money from the mid-range game, who don't even shoot the three-point ball.
Yeah.
You're
exactly right.
It's got to be a mental thing.
Weber's going to check in for Branham as the inbound pass comes over to Williams. Williams with the high post left side, goes up with a shot, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Williams. Boy, that is an offensive foul. Yeah. She put a shoulder in the chest of Delencia Keener that time, and for Williams, that is going to be her third personal foul, and it'll be the team's fifth foul. We've got a tie ball game, 68-68, as Williams checks out. And coming into the ball game is Voigt for SWOSU.
Delencia Keener just one rebound away from her 12th double-double of the season, RJ.
Now here's Victoria Stewart, top of the key. Now goes over the right side to Bedford, down low to Keener. Keener's going to go up with the left hand. It's no good. Long rebound's going to be taken by Weber and give it off to Haley Henson. Under 5 to play in the game. Victoria Stewart goes left side out to Bedford, over to Weber, top of the key. Back over to Bedford. Bedford in the left corner. Gives it off out to Weber, back to Bedford. She'll pull up from 12 feet, knocks it in.
Same spot, same result.
70-68, Reddie's lead as the down court pass goes to Percival. Percival has the ball swatted away. It's taken by Delencia Keener. Keener, 3-on-1 break. Keener in the lane, gives it off to Stewart. Off the glass, it's no good. And it's a long rebound taken by Keener. Give it off to Haley Henson on the left wing. Haley's going to bounce back, pass back to Bedford. Over to Victoria. Victoria in the lane, puts up the shot, knocks it down. And are they going to call it a continuation foul? They're going to say she's going to shoot 2 shots. The foul's going to go against Percival. And for Percival, that'll be her second personal foul. And they're just going to say Victoria is going to shoot 2 shots, and we've got a media timeout. 4:16 to play in the game as the Reddies they lead by 2, 70-68 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
Well, Galistic Keener now has a double-double for the ball game as Keener's got 25 points with 10 rebounds. She's had a heck of a ball game, and so Victoria Stewart's at the free throw line where she's going to shoot 2 shots, and she's going to try to extend this lead, and she knocks down the first. 3-point game, 71-68.
Keener needs 13 more points. I don't think she'll get it tonight to reach 500 this season.
Second shot's up, and it's good. And it's out to a 4-point game, 72-68. As bringing the ball up is going to be Pretty for Southwestern. As they go top side to Franz, they kick it right side to Pretty. Pretty at the free throw line now. Now she'll work it left side to Franz on the wing. She'll drive in, gives the ball off to Voigt. Voigt's going to drive the lane. Go back top side to Tucker. Tucker at the low post, then kicks it back out over to Voigt, who cuts in, and she'll be fouled by Bedford. And so Voigt's going to head to the free throw line where she's a 75% free throw shooter.
It's going to be the 3rd foul on Bedford. Now you look at the foul situation. Branham has 3, Bedford has 3, Weber has 3, and Henson has 3. Victoria Stewart with 2.
That's the 3rd team foul for the Reddies as Voigt's first free throw's up and good. (72-69). Reddies on top as the second shot's up and good. Down to a 2-point game. 3:50 to play in this one as Bedford's got it on the top side. Goes right side to Weber. Now to the wing to Victoria Stewart. Back over to Haley. They work the ball down low to Keener. She lost it off her hands out of bounds. And so it's a turnover for the Reddies. The Reddies have turned the ball over 13 times in the game. It's 72-70, Reddies lead. Now here's Voigt in the lane. Goes left side out to Franz. Back to Voigt for 3 from the corner. It's no good. Rebound's going to be taken by nobody as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Weber and Keener. Boy, they collided into each other. And so SWOSU gets the basketball back on the left side of the bucket.
That's just an unfortunate error right there. Both players battling for the exact same ball. You gotta call that one out.
Inbound pass goes top side. That's out to Purdy. And that's actually Tucker who lays it off the right side of the glass. And we've got a tie ball game, 72-72. 3:18 to play here in the game. As Weber goes right side to Stewart. Now back to Weber to Haley on the left wing. Back over to Victoria. She stands top side. Victoria's going to drive the lane. Go up with the right hand. Knocks it in. Reddies lead 74-72. 3 minutes left in this one. As bringing it up is going to be Pretty. She'll go right wing out to Voigt. Voigt spin move. Lane puts it up. Shot's no good. Bedford comes down with it. Side to Victoria Stewart. Victoria in the lane with the right hand. She knocks it in. It's a 4-point game, 76-72 for the Reddies. Now here's Tucker. Tucker at the low post left side. Goes up with the right hand. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Long rebound. She gets it herself and takes it back in. She's stolen away by Victoria. And now Victoria's going to go and get fouled by Tucker. And for Tucker, that'll be her second personal foul. And you can feel all that momentum's riding with the Reddies right now.
Boy, Victoria wanted to take that one and go off to the races and score another layup. Unfortunately, they picked up the foul call, but she'll head to the free throw line, try to extend this lead out to 6.
The Reddies have made 5 of their last 7 shots. Southwestern's they've only made 1 of their last 5. 4-point game, Victoria can extend it right here as her first one's up and good. It's 77-72. As Victoria Stewart on the day, she's got 22 points. And her
previous was 22 against Fort Smith.
She's got 23. Keener's got 25. Now here's Pretty, goes left side. That's out to Tucker. And good.
New career high for Victoria Stewart. Now 20.
At the free throw line, drives the paint, puts up the shot. It's in and out, and then finally drops as it hit off the back of the glass. And it's back to a 4-point game. 2:15 and counting left here in the game as Victoria Stewart brings the ball up the left side. Now finds Weber, top of the key, goes over to Bedford. Ball was deflected momentarily as they got it back in the hands of Weber. Now to Victoria on the wing. Stewart going to drive the paint, put up with the right hand. She knocks it in. Boy, Victoria Stewart having a heck of a ball game. It's 80-74. We're under 2 to play. Now here's Voigt in the lane. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Bedford comes down with the rebound. And she'll take her time getting to the front court as we're down to 1:45 left. As she puts it in the hands of Victoria Stewart. Stewart's going to work left side. Stewart back out to the corner. Stewart going to drive in, kick it back out to Weber. 14 on the shot clock. Now over to Haley Henson on the right side. Henson back to Weber. 8 on the shot clock. Henson top of the key. She'll work it to Keener down low on the left side. Keener swings it right side to Bedford. 2 on the shot clock. Shots up no good. Rebound taken by Keener. Offensive rebound, and Jill Thomas is saying clear it back out. Let's waste some more time. A minute 12 to play in this one. 80-74, Ready's lead as Victoria Stewart's going to be fouled by Voigt. And so Victoria's going to head to the free throw line with 1:08 left in this one.
Huge rebound there by the senior leader, Delencia Keener. The seniors stepping up in big ways today, both Victoria Stewart and Delencia with 25 points apiece.
Keener's got 25 points, 11 rebounds. As the shot's up by Victoria, in and out, no good. Ready's they've not fared very well at the free throw line today. They're now 14 of 23 for 61%. Second shot's up and good. 81-74, 7-point game for the Reddies. 1:05 left in this one. As Pretty goes right side, puts it in the hands of Voigt. Voigt's going to drive right baseline, puts it off the glass. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Bedford as we're under a minute to play, and now Bedford's going to get fouled by Chapman. And for Chapman, that'll be her 5th personal foul.
And Bedford has really provided a solid spark off the bench for the Rays today with 12 points. She's 6 of 10 from the field. Has also pulled down 3 rebounds.
So Bedford's going to be at the free throw line. She's not been at the line today, and on the season, Bedford is a 67% free throw shooter, and she knocks down her first. Well, the way the Reddies have played the last few games, this has been really impressive because they've shot the ball well as the second shot drops. It's 83-74. But the last 2 games, the Reddies scored, well, don't count the Arkansas Tech game, but against Harding they scored 80 as a 3-point attempt by Tucker's high off the back of the rim, no good. And Keener comes down with the rebound. She's all by herself in the front court. Keener goes right wing and now goes back topside to Bedford. Over to Haley on the left side, but Bedford will get fouled. And so Bedford will head to the free throw line to shoot with 37 seconds to play in this one. But when you look at the Reddies, minus the Arkansas Tech game, the Reddies scored 79 in a winning effort against Ouachita. They scored 70 against Monticello as the first one drops. The Reddies have really played not only good offensively, but they're playing really good defensively. Second shot's up. In and out, no good. Rebounds taken by Franz. It's a 10-point game, 84-74. Now, here's Voigt as she gets it out to Dunn, who's going to bank it off the glass. We've got a whistle and a timeout taken by Southwestern. It'll be a full timeout, I believe. Yeah, they're going to take a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 29 seconds left in this one as SWOSU leads 84-76 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instruments of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. all our best.
With Domino's new Piece of the Pie rewards, you earn a free medium 2-topping pizza after just 6 online orders of $10 or more. Need some reasons to order? Throw a half birthday party for your husband.
Happy 36 and a half.
Or your cat. Or get in touch with your vegetarian side.
Hold the pepperoni.
But we think free pizza's reason enough. Start earning points toward free pizza with our $5.99 mix and match deal at Domino's.com today. Rewards program is open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a pizza profile account. Only one order per day earns points. Complete details at Domino's.com/rewards. You must select this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
84-76, the Reddies lead this one with 29.7 seconds left. But what I was saying before we went to break is that the Reddies have really played well defensively. They beat Monticello back on the 13th, 70-56. They beat Washita 79-68. And then they beat Harding 80-67. I mean, those are some good wins right there by two teams in Arkansas, Monticello, and Harding that'll be playing in the Great American Conference Tournament.
Yeah, a monumental turnaround, RJ, because you go before that Arkansas-Monticello game, and the 4 games previous to that game, the Reddies all lost. I mean, you look, Oklahoma Baptist 66-60, the Reddies lost. And then East Central 59-49, Southeastern Oklahoma 68-51, and Southern Arkansas 60-47. The Reddies were really lacking in offensive production in any of those games, and then boom, you start getting a 70-point performance, a 79-point performance, and then you follow it up with the huge win against Harding on Saturday.
Reddies inbounded to to Victoria Stewart, and Stewart will get fouled by Williams. And for Williams, that'll be her 4th personal foul, and that'll send Victoria Stewart to the free throw line. Stewart can knock down both of these. She'll have 28 points for the game, as her first free throw is up and good.
Previous career high was 22. She has a chance to.
She shattered that, hadn't she?
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, you like this momentum that the Reddies have going into the conference tournament. Boy, they're playing really good.
And barring a monumental setback on Saturday, they should win that game against Northwestern. They have not won a conference game yet. There'll be a lot of momentum carrying into the conference tournament.
Now here's Voigt in the front court. She'll drive right side of the paint. Ball swatted away by Keener and taken by Bedford. And Bedford's going to dribble and finally get fouled by Voigt with 13 seconds in the game, and this one's in the barn. The foul is going to go against Voigt. That's her 3rd personal foul. And now Bedford's going to go to the free throw line to extend this lead. Boy, this has been a heck of a ball game, hasn't it?
Oh, no doubt about that. Up and down, frantic pace all the way throughout, but the Reddies got the defensive stops when they needed to.
As the first free throw is up and good. This has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed, that second and third quarter really was kind of iffy for the Reddies as the second shot's up and no good. Rebound taken by Dunn and given off out to Pretty. Pretty gives it to Williams. She'll drive the lane, go up with the left hand. It's no good. Stewart comes down with the rebound, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it. The Reddies are going to win by 11, 87-76. They move their record to 13-14 on the season, 12-9 in conference play. Southwestern falls to 17-10 and 13-8 in conference play. When we come back, we'll have all of our Zions Wealth post-game stats right after this on Henderson State Radio Network.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready apparel and souvenirs, stop by the Reddie bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Reddie bookstore is open before every Reddie football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Reddie bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Reddie bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Reddie Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
It's a winner chicken dinner at the Duke Wells Center as the Reddies, they win it 87-76. Reddies are going to move into 5th place in the Great American Conference, or as a 5th seed so far in the Great American Conference tournament, as right now Southeastern is losing to Arkansas Tech. So we'll get a full update from Hunter right after we do our Sides of Wealth post-game stats. And we'll start with Southwestern as they shot 30 of 68 for the game for 44%. They were led in the ball game by Jennifer Williams with 19 points, followed by Morgan Voigt with 18 and Hayden Pretty with 10. Also Karina Chapman, she poured in 10. The Lady Bulldogs shot 3 of 14 from the three-point line for 21%. And from the free throw line, they were 13 of 18 for 72%. For the Reddies, they shot 31 of 69 for the game for 45%. From the three-point line, they were 4 of 18 for 22%. And from the charity stripe, they were 21 of 32 for 66%. The Reddies were led in the ball game by Victoria Stewart with 28 points, followed by Delencia Keener with 25. And Mo Bedford added 16. Keener had a double-double for the ball game. She had 25 and 12. The Reddies in the game they out-rebounded Southwestern 44-40, and in the turnover department, they forced 18 turnovers of SWOSU. The Reddies turned it over 14 times. Points in the paint went to SWOSU 46-40. Points off turnovers went to the Reddies 17-13, and second chance points went to Henderson at 10-9. And of course, the bench most likely always gets the Reddies, as SWOSU scored 40 points off the bench. They were 40-20 in that category, as the Reddies, they win it 87-76. Hunter, quickly go around the conference in women's basketball.
Yeah, Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Arkansas locked in a tight one down in Magnolia, 81-80. SAU leads that one with just over a minute to play. Harding going to cruise to victory over East Central, right now up 70-63 with 10 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma and Arkansas Tech, it's 66-54 there. Arkansas Tech going to come away with the victory. And finally, Arkansas Monticello, no problems against Southern Nazarene, winning 84-67.
Well, the Reddies are going to move into 5th place in the Great American Conference. And up next for the Reddies, it'll be Northwestern Oklahoma State as they play at 1 o'clock on Saturday right here on the Henderson State Radio Network. Coming up next, it's men's action live from the Duke Wells Center. And we'll have all the action for you right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Doctors Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Let's listen in the locker room to see what Coach thought about the controversial call at the end of the game.
I'm not allowed to comment on lousy officiating, but the trouble with the referees is they just don't care who wins. They're the only guys I know can rob you and get a police escort out of town. And remember, the result of the game, not final till the other team's check clears the ref's bank.
Come on down to Hot Springs, Coach. You'll get a fair shake on comfortable rooms, great meals, and fun activities for the whole family. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotsprings.org.
The following is a presentation of the Reddie Sports Network, your home for Henderson State Athletics.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for Henderson State basketball.
A new identity has been given to the 2015 Henderson State men's basketball team. Under the direction of new head coach Jimmy Elgis, the Reddies have their sights set on bringing the program back to prominence.
Back over to Dixon, falls out the three, drives away, puts up the shot, it's good! It's good! 68-65 Henderson!
Henderson State men's basketball begins now.
Murphy drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Kozan for three, he knocks it down from the right corner!
Henderson State men's basketball is brought to you by Arkadelphia Super Smiles, Larry Pennington Insurance, Baptist Health, Domino's, Fat Boys Fine Foods, Jeremy Hughes Shelter Insurance, The Reddie Bookstore, Southern Bancorp, Subway, Print Mania, Java Primo, Texarkana Surgery Center, Visit Hot Springs, State Farm Insurance Agent David Bost, Slim and Shorties, and Zizo Wealth Management. Now let's go courtside and join RJ Hawk for today's game.
Well, it's game two of Henderson State basketball live from the Duke Wells Center. I'm RJ Hawk alongside Grady Bean. As tonight, it's Henderson State men taking on Southwestern, the Bulldogs, as the Reddies come in the ball game with a record of 6-19 on the season, 5-15 in conference play. Southwestern comes in 16-10 on the year and 12-8 in conference play. Well, the Reddies are coming up in off of a 74-58 loss to Harding on Saturday. The Reddies are looking to try to snap a three-game losing skid as they've been outscored by an average of 12 points in the last three games. Kalen Tappan currently leads the Reddies by scoring 13.5 points per contest, while Kevin Kozan, he was held scoreless for the first time all year against Harding on Saturday. He's currently averaging 12.4 points per game, and Tavian Pomley is averaging 9.6 per game. And, Coach, when you look at this game for the Reddies at this point, the Reddies are now really kind of playing for next year. They're trying to play for their spot for next year and really trying to end 2015 or 2016 on a positive note.
Well, absolutely, and that's the thing. You say, well, we're not going to the playoffs. We're 6-19. What do we have to play for? Well, a lot, because you're trying to set the tone for next year. This is going to be a tough opponent. They're solidly fourth in the league. Have been kind of up and down. Their team, they looked like maybe the best team in the league early on. But we were able to get one of our biggest wins, probably our biggest win of the year over there on their floor. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but one that is welcome and give us a chance to get a little momentum going into Saturday and maybe next year.
I tell you, when you look at that win back on January the 7th, that was a huge win. That was a 77-52 win over Southwestern, and that was at their place. And Southwestern's gotten better since that point. And the Reddies, honestly, I think the Reddies have gotten better from that point. It may not show on the record book, but this is a team that has, I think, gotten better as the years progressed. It just hasn't shown up in the win column.
Well, absolutely. And as we said earlier, Coach Elgis is trying to build a program, and what he's looking for late in the year is he's trying to find guys who are mentally tough and can win those games, because they've been in a lot of close games. They just haven't won many of them, and he's evaluating. At the same time he's trying to win, he's evaluating guys for his program in the future, because I can tell you the guy, he has high aspirations. He wants to win a national championship here, and that seems awful lofty with where we are right now, but I like that. I like a guy who thinks like that. And so tonight's one of those chances to further evaluate his guys.
Well, let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Hunter Lively had a chance to sit down with Coach Elgis and talk about tonight's game. It's all coming up next on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instruments of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
With Domino's new Piece of the Pie rewards, you earn a free medium 2-topping pizza after just 6 online orders of $10 or more. Need some reasons to order? Throw a half birthday party for your husband.
Happy 36 and a half.
Or your cat. Or get in touch with your vegetarian side.
Hold the pepperoni.
But we think free pizza's reason enough. Start earning points toward free pizza with our $5.99 mix and match deal at Domino's.com today. Rewards program is open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a pizza profile account. Only 1 order per day earns points. Complete details at Domino's.com/rewards. You must select this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
Welcome back to the Domino's pregame show as it's time for our Coach's Corner segment with head coach Jimmy Elgis. And, Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks a lot, Hunter.
This is a Southwestern Oklahoma team that you've beaten once already this season at their place. What kind of effort will we need to see today out of your guys to get the same result?
Well, a tremendous effort. You know, they are a very, very well-coached team. I think their coach there does as good of a job as anybody in the conference. They're very well put together, very athletic inside guys, a really good scoring point guard, perimeter guys that can shoot it. They've got probably a first-team all-conference wing player, a blue-collar four-man. I mean, they're a very good team. We happened to play very well the last time we played them, and we're fortunate to come up with a win. But our effort and our energy and how hard we play will determine our success here this afternoon, this evening.
We'll preview the Bulldogs for us, what you expect them to bring in, maybe their MO, and your defensive approach to their offensive game plan.
Yeah, they run a lot of, they have 2 basic formats they play out of. They play out of a ball screen motion where there's always guys that can play off the dribble. They love to refuse ball screens. It's very critical that we help off the other forward in the game. We can put him in the middle of the floor, so to speak, when they do run their ball screens. Also, as guys cut away, you might make sure you stop on the wall and on help side and help outside the lane to some of those ball screen refusals. We think we've got a good defensive game plan against their ball screen format. And the second format they do is they run a little 4-out high motion where guys play off the dribble, guys look to attack from the guard spots, guys look to attack from the wings. And again, you have to be, in my opinion, the hardest thing to do in the game of basketball is defend the ball, guard the ball. And you can't do that by yourself with the ways that the game is being called and the lack of physicality that you have out there. So you've got to be loaded for drive. You've got to be loaded towards the middle of the floor. You've got to be loaded for the drive on the baseline. So we've got to do a great job individually on the ball, which sometimes we struggled with in their four-out driving offense.
Looking ahead on Saturday, you'll be hosting a basketball Letterman's reunion at the conclusion of the 3 o'clock game against Northwestern Oklahoma. Can you just fill the Reddie fans in a little bit more on what will be taking place there?
Yeah, Hunter, we're really excited about that. One of the things since we took over here, our staff and I, that we wanted to really do a good job of is reach out to our former Lettermen. As everybody knows, Henderson State basketball is one of the most tradition-rich basketball programs in this part of the country. From those teams in the 70s and 80s, 90s, the early 2000s, there has been championships. There has been almost national championships. There has been All-Americans. There have been great players. And I believe in order for us to have a successful basketball program that our current guys need to understand who they're playing for here at Henderson State, and the sacrifices and the things that good teams did at Henderson State to win a championship. And so since I got here, since the first day I've gotten here, it's been a priority to reconnect with those former guys, because they have laid the path. They have laid the road, so to speak, for us to be successful with how hard those guys played, the commitment. And it's so funny. I personally and some of our players, we've gotten really close with some of the guys that have been in our program. So every year, the last Saturday home game that we have here, we're going to have a Letterman's reunion. And all that's going to entail is we've got a couple new traditions where we're going to allow our seniors to address their family and their friends at the conclusion of the game and have a senior speech. And before that, we're going to recognize the former Lettermen that are in attendance. So far, I think we have about 20 guys coming back. I want that to be sort of a bridge between our graduating seniors entering into the former Letterman club, so to speak. So at the conclusion of all the senior speech and the recognition of the former players, we're going to have a little social where we can mingle and continue to build those relationships, because I'm a relationship person. This program is a relationship program. We're going to be as good as we draw closer to the former players here. And it's a great opportunity. We're super excited about having those guys back. It's going to be a great, great day. And hopefully our team plays really hard and comes out with a W, both tonight and Saturday.
Well, it sounds like a great time. Coach, once again, thanks for joining us. Good luck out there tonight.
All right. Thank you, Hunter.
That was the Coach's Corner with head coach Jimmy Elgis. And when we come back, we'll go around the GAC and check on the other matchups in the conference and give you our keys to victory. It's all coming up on the Domino's pregame show right here on the Henderson State Radio Network.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Reddie apparel and souvenirs, stop by the Reddie Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Reddie Bookstore is open before every Reddie football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Reddie Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Reddie Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Reddie Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as both teams are starting to make their way on the court and get the starting introductions, and we'll go ahead and give you ours that we have for Southwestern Oklahoma under the direction of Bob Battisti, and they have a record of 16-10 on the season and 12-8 in conference play. Well, their lineup looks like this. They'll come out with junior point guard Marquise Champion from Menlo Park, California. He stands at 6 foot tall, and he's a streaky shooter, but he averages 14 points a game for the Bulldogs. Then they've got senior wingman Amici Wells from Roseville, Minnesota. Stands at 6'4" and averaging 9.1 points per game. And coaches tell me he's one of the most improved players in the Great American Conference. Sophomore guard Colin Jennings is from Harrah, Oklahoma, and he's one of their best shooters. He's averaging 9.5 points per game and he stands at 6'4". Senior forward Martell Collins from Milwaukee, Wisconsin stands at 6'5", and he leads the team with 18.8 points per game, and he's really good at that step back three-pointer and just field goal in general. And then they'll go with senior forward Ayo Ojo from Jonesboro, Arkansas, stands at 6'7", and he's averaging 4.8 points per game. For the Reddies, it's their normal lineup as they have for the last few games, as they'll come out with senior guard Aaron Cooper. He's followed by junior guard Kevin Kozan, along with senior center Alun Maboop. By the way, today is Alun's birthday. I want to say happy birthday to Alun. And then they'll come out with senior forward Tavian Pomley, and rounding out the starting five, it's sophomore guard Matt Panaggio. Coach, what they got to do to get a win tonight?
Well, the same thing we did down there, RJ. They don't have a lot of really big guys like 6'9", 6'10", but overall they're very big. They start 3 or 4 guys 6'5", 6'4", or bigger, but like you said, they're streaky shooters, and they only shoot 42% from the field. So one of our difficult problems, and Coach addressed this in the pregame, is guarding, on the dribble, one-on-one, and we've got to stay between them and the basket and make them take some shots. They have not been good on the road the last 6 or 7. I think they've lost 6 of their last 7 on the road, and it's because they're streaky shooters, so we can't let them get to the basket. That's the key.
It's Ojo versus Maboop. Ojo stands at 6'7". Maboop stands at 6'8". SWOSU comes out, and they're all dark blue uniforms with white numerals. Henderson, they're all white with red trim and red numerals. Ball's in the air, and it's controlled by the Reddies as we move from right to left of your radio dial. Glad to have you along tonight on the Henderson State Radio Network. As Aaron Cooper has the ball on the top of the key, works the left side to Pomley on the wing. Pomley goes back top side to Maboop, now swings it right wing to Cooper. Cooper with the basketball, goes top of the key to Panaggio. Panaggio just inside the arc, now backs out as there's 9 on the shot clock. Here's to Pomley on the left side. He rattles it home from about 12 feet away, and the Reddies are on the board 2-0.
Good start, RJ. Knocked down an 18-footer.
Now here's Champion, left side. That's into the hands of Perkins. Perkins swings it back right side. Now at the top of the key to Wells. Wells pulls up for 3, and he knocks it down from the top of the key. Wells knocks down a 3, and it's 3-2 with 19:10 to play in the first half. As Aaron Cooper has the ball in the front court, has it top side. Coop goes right side to Pomley on the wing. Now back out to Coop. Cooper swings it left side to Panaggio. He'll pull up for a 3, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. And coming down with the rebound was going to be Pomley, but it went off his face and went out of bounds, and it goes with SWOSU.
That shot, Ben was wide open. That's just about a step outside his range. We really don't like him taking those three-pointers. Just take a dribble and jump up about 18 feet.
There's a reason he's that wide open.
Right.
As SWOSU's got it, as Champion brings it right side, puts it in the hands of Perkins. Now back goes Wells left side. Now to the hands of, that is Jennings, who will drive in, put up the shot. It's no good. Maboop comes down with it, gives it off to Cooper. Coop goes right side to Kozan on the wing. Now to Cooper, swings it left side to Panaggio. Panaggio back to Cooper on the wing. Cooper's going to drive it off, give it off to Maboop. He pulls up from 6 feet away, and it's no good, but Cooper's there to get the offensive rebounds. They swing it back around the perimeter into Kozan's hands. Back over to Pomley on the right wing for 3. It's good. Boy, Pomley's coming out on fire to start this one as he's knocked down the 5 points for the Reddies as they lead 5-3.
That's a good sign. When he hits the first couple of shots, he plays much better.
Here's Champion with the basketball. Champion goes left side to Wells on the wing. Now top of the key. That's to Perkins. Perkins goes right side to Jennings. Jennings now kicks it back out to Champion. Champion, he's going to work the right side of the paint. He'll be fouled before he got the shot off. The foul's going to be on Aaron Cooper. That'll be his first personal foul and the first team foul for the Reddies.
Now they're going to go 4 out and 1 in and try to spread you and try to beat you off the dribble, so that's the key right there. 22, Jennings, his hairdo, RJ, I want you to tell me exactly what that is. He's got a little, mini ponytail going on there in the back.
I think that's what they call a mullet, isn't it, Coach? As Jennings gets the inbound pass, and he'll try to put it up from the high post. It was stripped away by Kozan, and Kozan's going to push it down floor, and it was a bad pass to Pomley, intercepted by Perkins. Here's Perkins in the front court now. Perkins works the left baseline. Bounce pass right side. That's over to Battisti. He puts up the shot from the right corner. No good. Rebounds taken by Maboop, and then given off to Cooper. Cooper's now in the front court. Cooper goes right side Now swings it back left side to Pomley. Pomley right side out to Panaggio. Panaggio in the lane. He'll pull up from 6 feet, knocks it in. It's good.
And that's what you want to see him do. Give that shot fake, get in the paint, and fade back. That's his move.
Now here's Battisti going left side to Wells. Wells top of the key. Wells will pull up for 3. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound's taken by Panaggio. Panaggio's going to push it in the front court. Panaggio on the right side. Gives it in the hands of Cooper on the left. Now over to Kozan left side. He'll drive left baseline. Give it off to Maboop. He puts to the shot. It was blocked away. And the rebound's taken by Battisti. Battisti goes up right side. Gives it off out to Wells. Swings it left side now. That's in the hands of Perkins. He'll pull up from 14 feet. It's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Wells. Now down low. We've got a jump ball.
As you said, they're streaky shooters, and right now they're firing every chance they get, RJ. But we're doing a good job. We want to stay between them and the basket, make them take those jumpers.
Boy, Coach, a line change comes in now for SWOSU as Newman comes in along with Luke Llewellyn, and trying to get all the rest of them. I believe also coming in the ball game is Shoemaker.
Yeah, we got Shoemaker in.
So here's the inbound pass. It's off to Wells. Now he'll go top of the key. That's out to Newman. He'll pull up from the free throw line. It's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Daly for Henderson. Over right side. That's out to Tappan. He goes in the lane, puts up the shot. Offensive rebound was taken by Maboop, and he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, I like our aggressiveness early offensively. Tappan got in, took it to the rack hard. Maboop was cleaning up the offensive board like he has been doing lately.
Coach, you talk about hairstyles. Daly's got a new little shag going on top, and he trimmed some of his up as Maboop's first free throw is up and no good. He shaved the entire sides off. I guess that's helps with wind resistance.
I was going to get to that. His shoes, he's kind of got a Dennis Rodman type thing going on here. He changes hairdos. He changes shoes every time.
Maboop's second shot's up and good. And it's now 8-3, 6:21 to play here in the first half.
He's got a little sideburn. I can't quite, the beard meets the sideburn action going on there.
Now here's Champion with the basketball. Goes right side, puts it in the hands of Llewellyn. Well, Llewellyn goes left to Wells. Now out to Champion on the left side, right in front of the scorer's table. They swing it to the wing. That's out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker down low. That's over to Newman. Newman at the high post. Goes up with the left hand and rolls it in. And it's 8-5, 15:56 to play here in the first half. Now Daly in the front court. Goes over to Pomley. Swings it back right side to Daly. Daly on the wing. Back to Pomley. Top of the key over to Panaggio on the left side. Panaggio going to work the right side of the paint. Panaggio kicks it back right side to Pomley. Out to Tappan, top of the key. Now swings it left side to Daly to Pomley. He'll do a step back 3, and he knocks it in. Boy, that's a nice shot by Pomley.
Sure was. I haven't seen him do that too many times this year. He actually stepped straight back from 20 feet and knocked it down.
Now here's Wells. Goes left side out to Shoemaker. Now into the hands of Llewellyn. Kicks it back out to the wing to Champion. He'll drive the lane, but the shot is no good. Rebound's taken by Maboop. Giving off to Tappan. Here's Tap now. Tap on the right side. Goes top of the key. Tap swings it left side to Panaggio. Thought about the 3. He's going to pull it back down. He'll be fouled. Foul's going to be on Nick Shoemaker. And that'll take us to our first media timeout. 15:04 to play here in the first half. The Reddies out on top, 11-5 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Doctors Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
15:04 left here in the first half. The Reddies out to a 6-point lead. And Coach, right now, the Reddies shooting 4 of 7 for 50% or 57% to start the game.
Well, it always helps when you make shots.
Yeah.
It helps your defense, helps your energy. But we look very energetic offensively. We're cutting hard. We're taking it to the hole hard. I just like our look right now.
The Reddies in the first 5 minutes of this game, they are shooting 2 of 3 for 67% from the three-point line, and they're 4 of 7 from the field, right now being led by Pomley with 8 points.
What I'm liking right now is I think he wholesale substituted because, our depth has not played real well this year, and he thought maybe he could wear us down. But right now our bench looks good.
Now Daly's got the basketball as Zadrunas and Morello just checked in. Morello's got it on the left wing. Morello gets it off out to Maboop. Here's a cut to Morello, and he lays it in.
Nice cut.
That's a great backdoor cut up by Morello. And it's 13-5, 14:43 to play first half.
I like the freshman. In the old days, RJ, they called that the give and go. He did a great job of it.
Now here's Champion on the left side, works into the hands of Shoemaker. Now down low to Newman. Newman works the low post on the left side, backs his way in. Newman, spin move, puts up the shot with the right hand, and he knocks it in. And it's 13-7.
Newman has patience down there. That was a good move.
Now here's Daly into the hands of Morello, goes right side to Tappan. Well, Tappan's wearing some bright pink shoes in this game. As they work the ball down low to Maboop, and he loses it out of bounds, and Swasu gets the basketball back. His checking the ball game is going to be Jennings along with Perkins. 14-11 left here in the first half as Pomley checks back in for the Reddies, and Maboop heads to the bench. Now here's Champion. He'll go right side out into the hands of Perkins. They swing it around the perimeter into Jennings' hands. Now back to the right side to Shoemaker for 3 from the wing. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Newman for Swasu. He'll go up with the putback. It's good, and it's 13-9 now.
And that's, you take Maboop out because he messed up on offense.
Here's Pomley for 3. He knocks it down another 3. It's 16-9, 13:39 to play here in the first half.
You can tell he's talking as he's going down the floor. He feels it tonight.
Now they go left side. That's into the hands of Jennings. He's on the wing, in the corner, as he's being guarded by Zadrunas. Jennings loses the handle. It's taken by Pomley. Pomley in the front court. He's going to give it off to Daly now. Back to Pomley. Back to Daly. They go left side to Tappan. Tappan at the free throw line. Swings it back right side to Daly. Now to Zadrunas for 3. It's off the back of the iron, goes high, and Newman comes down with it. And he's going to be called with a foul as he went over the backside of Morello.
Good job by young Morello blocking out that time. I don't think that's the shot we wanted. Z kind of fired that one pretty fast. I don't want to see Pomley pass up any shots. He kind of passed up a shot in transition there.
And now checking in the game for Southwestern is going to be Amici Wells. He'll come in for Nick Shoemaker. Also, Kozan's going to come in. Kozan is going to check in for Zadrunas.
Watch the lob off the inbounds here, RJ, so that we may have it.
Tappan's going to inbound it from the left side of the bucket as he'll give it out to Kozan back out towards the midcourt stripe. Here's a shot from the corner by Tappan for 3. It's a Reddie money ball, and it's now 19-9. Reddie's out to a 10-point lead.
Nice inbounds play. It's called screen the passer inner.
Now here's Jennings, goes right side. That's out to Wells. Wells on the wing. Wells goes left side to Jennings. He'll pull up for 3. It's no good. And the rebound's going to be offensively taken by Perkins. And he'll work it to the left corner. Perkins goes left side to Jennings. Now top of the key to Champion. Champion works the ball right side. Now to the paint. He'll kick it back out left side to Wells. Now to Jennings for 3. And he's able to knock it home. It's 19-12, 12:28 to play here in the first half.
That's where the offensive rebound hurts you. You can't give him. He's too good a shooter.
Morello in the corner. On the right side, gives it off to Tappan. Now swings it left side to Kozan. Kozan goes back top side to Daly. Back to Tappan in the right side. He's on the wing. He'll pull up for 3. It's too hard, and the rebound is going to be gathered in by Morello offensively and given off out to Kozan. Kozan goes back to Morello, back right side to Tappan. They swing it around the perimeter over to Pomley. Now back over to Daly left side to Tappan left side on the wing for 3. It's in and out, no good. Coming down with the rebound is going to be Newman for Southwestern Oklahoma as there's 11:50 to play here in the first half. 19-12, Henderson State leads as Marquise Champion goes left wing. Champion works the ball down low to Newman on the low post. He backs his way in on Pomley. Now goes back out right side. That's over to Wells for three. He knocks down a three from the right wing. It's 19-15, 11:30 to play here in the first half.
Well, we can't leave Maboop out very long. We're really hurting down low on defense without him in there.
So now the Reddies are going to work the ball to the front court, call a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And now, no, they're going to call a media timeout. 11:24 to play first half as the Reddies lead by 4, 19-15 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Here's Coach to tell you about his latest recruiting class.
Oh, this class is a program changer. These young men are a tremendous fit for our program, athletically, academically, and socially. And that 5-star receiver had all the charges dropped. The cops clocked him at 71 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone on a bicycle.
Congratulations, Coach. Maybe you should speed on down to Hot Springs and reward yourself with dinner at one of our great restaurants. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithot.springs.org.
11:24 to play first half as the Reddies lead by 4, 19-15. Southwestern Oklahoma right now on a 6-0 run over the last minute. And the Reddies shooting still at 54%, but they have missed Alun Maboop, and he's now checked back in.
Yeah, it's good to see him back in there. You know, we gave up an offensive rebound and got scored on in the post twice while he was out.
Now here's the inbound to Aaron Cooper. He stands top of the key. Coop goes to the left side out to Panaggio. Now back over to Kozan. Work the ball to the free throw line to Pomley. He puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound. He'll drive in, put it up with the right hand. It's no good. And coming down with the rebounds, Newman for Southwestern. Thought there might be some over the back right there over Maboop, but no call as now Champion's going to take the ball down low. Give it off. That's out to Llewellyn, who goes up, and he's fouled. And Llewellyn is going to go to the free throw line, and he's going to be shooting 2 shots. The foul's going to go against Maboop, and that'll be his first.
Well, that was all ball, RJ. They blew the whistle before the guy even got up in the peak of his shot that time.
19-15. The Reddies out on top as at the line is Luke Llewellyn as he knocks down his first. He's an 80% free throw shooter. Checking in the ball game is Amici Wells for Southwestern Oklahoma. Now, Coach, you went to Colorado over the last ball game. Had some work you had to do out there, and you said you were a dedicated fan of the Reddies, and I want to know this story.
Well, I want to give a shout-out to my wife, Susan. She talked me into coming back. She said the Reddies are important to you, and because Lindsey Vaughn was out there. We were in Vail, and she asked me to stay and give her some instruction to help her out a little bit with her technique.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I said, I can't, Lindsey. I've got to get back with the Reddies, so here I am.
Now here's Pomley in the right corner as he works it down to Maboop down low. He goes up with a right hook. It's no good. Coming down with the rebounds, Newman. He gives it off out to Amici Wells. Welch is on the right wing. Now goes left side out to Champion. Champion with the basketball in the lane. Tried to go left side to Newman. It went over his head and into the Reddie bench. And so the Reddies get the basketball back as now Colin Jennings is going to come in the ball game for Southwestern. Well, I hate that you had to cut your trip short with Lindsey Vaughn.
Yeah, well, you know, the World Championships are coming up.
Yeah.
I hated to leave her standing like that, stranded, but that's okay. She'll be all right.
Here's Aaron Cooper, top the key. Goes to the left side out to Kozan. Kozan goes to Pomley, just to the right of the free throw line. He knocks it in. Boy, Pomley's playing really well so far as he's now got 13 points for the first half as we're at the 10-12 mark in the first half.
Coach needs to open up his book and find all the Pomley plays right now and run them.
As they work it left side to Jennings, down to the left wing to Champion. Now down to the left side of the paint, that's to Newman. Bounce pass down low over to Perkins. Perkins gives the ball off to Wells. Wells in the lane, lost the handle on it, gave it back to Perkins. Cross court to Jennings. He lost the handle on it. It's taken by Kevin Kozan. Here's Kozan. Bounce pass to Panaggio. Panaggio up and under the glass. He knocks it down. And the Reddies lead 23-17.
Boy, great job, Panaggio. That was really a poor pass in the 3-on-2. Hit him at the feet, and he picked it up in reverse layup. Great job.
Amici Wells goes left side to Perkins. Perkins to Newman at the left side of the paint. He backs his way into the low post. Perkins being guarded by Maboop. Now Perkins gives the ball off over to Jennings. Jennings taps the key. He'll drive the lane now. Gives it back to Newman. Newman backing his way in, and he'll travel with the basketball. Great defense that time by Panaggio and Maboop as they stood their ground and forced the turnover.
Yeah, Newman he's really patient down there in the post. He'll give you 2 or 3 shot fakes. He'll drop step through. You can't really leave him one-on-one, and we did do a good job of coming down, doubling him, making him walk with the basketball.
3 turnovers over the last minute 44 for Southwestern. As Panaggio's got the ball topside, and here's a 3 by Kozan on the wing. It's no good. Rebound's going to be taken by Southwestern as Ojo pulls it down. They'll work it left side. Back over to Champion on the wing. He'll pull up for 3. It's no good. Pomley pulls in the rebound for the Reddies. As now he'll give it off to Coop, who brings it up for Henderson State. Stands top of the key. Coop gives it off to Kozan. Kozan now works it right side to Pomley. Over to Cooper in the right corner. Cooper now going to drive. He gets it off in the lane. Puts up the shot. It's no good, but he's fouled. And are they going to say he's going to get to shoot 2?
They should.
Yeah, they're going to say he shoots 2, and now Cooper's going to head to the free throw line. Cooper is a 71% free throw shooter on the season.
You know what we're doing a good job, RJ, tonight of cutting hard and keeping the floor spread, and that's why we're getting some drives to the bucket by our point guards.
First free throw's up and good as checking the ball game for Southwestern is going to be Nick Shoemaker.
You know, Coach Elgis likes to run the motion offense, and I can tell you the motion offense is not something that you perfect in a year. You know, it looks better as you go on, and we look better at it tonight, late in the year, than we have all year that I've seen.
Second shot's no good. Rebound's taken by Amici Wells. Now giving off to Champion in the front court. Champion on the right side. Now works it back left. That's to Shoemaker. They swing it around the perimeter over to Wells. Now then down low to Ojo. Ojo back top of the key to Shoemaker for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound's taken by Maboop and given off to Cooper. Cooper into the front court, gives it off to Kozan. He'll stop and pop, and it's off the front of the rim. It's no good. Rebound's pulled in by Amici Wells. Here's Wells in the right side of the paint, and we've got a whistle and a block on Kevin Kozan. And Kozan's down on the floor. He's going to get some help to get up. And, you know, Kozan, I think that's probably the right call. He started to lean back a little bit as they were coming into him, and so that'll be his first personal foul.
Yeah, he had good intentions. He saw the guy coming and got set. He set a little bit too early, and then the guy, you know, sidestepped him, and he tried to lean over and get it. That was a good call.
So Amici Wells at the free throw line as his first free throw's up and good. That snaps a 2-minute, 31-second scoring drought on Southwestern's part as it's 24-18 now.
Well, right now our defense is playing very well because we're playing to, you know, what their MO is. You know, make them shoot over the top of you, and they're going to be streaky, and so far that's the way it's been.
Second shot's up and good. 24-19, and Amici Wells has 8 points as Aaron Cooper, he comes up with the basketball, goes right side to Pomley. Pomley on the right wing. Pomley going to drive in, take it up, and the shot was swatted away by Jennings, and he'll push it quickly to Wells. Wells on the right side of the paint, and it's blocked away by Maboop.
Great help side defense by Maboop.
Boy, he came in, and that's going to take us to a media timeout. 7:45 to play first half. The Reddies on top, 24-19 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
.45 to play here in the first half as the Reddies, they lead this thing 24-19 over Southwestern Oklahoma. I'm RJ Hawk alongside the coach, Grady Bean. And coach, right now, the Reddies, a little bit of a shooting slump. They've only made 2 of their last 10.
Well, and we've gotten some open looks, too. We need Kozan to heat up a little bit. He missed 2 good shots for him from about 25 feet. We need, that sort of thing. And then Tavian kind of passed up his jumper and took it to the hole last time, got it blocked.
So the inbound pass is going to come to Amici Wells on the right side of the court. Wells goes top of the key to Ojo. Ojo gives it off to Champion. Champion swings it right side. That's in the hands of Shoemaker. He'll pull up for 3 from the wing, and he knocks it in. It's 24-22. Ready lead cut to 2 points. Here's Aaron Cooper in the front court. Coop stands top of the key, goes left side to Kozan. Works around the screen, tried to get a bounce pass to Maboop. It's blocked away, and the rebound, or the takeaway, is given off to Champion. Champion works to the right wing, now top of the key. That's over to Wells. They swing it left side out to Shoemaker. Back to Champion, back at the midcourt stripe. Champion goes left side, gives it off to Shoemaker on the wing. Now back to Wells, right side. Wells now hands it off to Champion. We've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to go against Aaron Cooper.
Yeah, he really didn't reach or anything. He just kind of stumbled. He tripped a little bit, and they call it. Of course, they call you if they breathe on him this year. They call it.
So checking in the ball game for the Reddies is going to be Eric Daly along with Newman for Southwestern Oklahoma. Bulldogs going to inbound from the near sideline as they'll work the ball into Amici Wells. Wells gives the ball off to Champion. Champion's going to work the left side of the court. Now gives it off out to Jennings. Jennings top of the key. Swings it back left side to Wells. He's on the wing. Wells loses the handle on the basketball. It's on the court, and it's picked up by Newman. They go right side to Jennings for 3. No good. Newman gets the offensive rebound. He goes back up. It's no good. Pomley pulls it down for the Reddies.
Great job by Maboop, that holding his ground that time.
Here's Daly. Gives the ball off to Pomley. Pomley's going to drive the lane, put up the shot, off the glass, it's good.
Nice move by Pomley. Used his shoulder to shield the defender and laid it in.
He's got 15, it's 26-22. As Champion brings the basketball over to the left side. Champion's out on the wing. Now Champion swings it left side to Jennings. We've got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be away from the basketball. It's going to be on Maboop. And that'll be his second personal foul and the 5th team foul here at the half.
RJ, I'm perplexed. I don't want to rail on the refs on our radio show, but there was nothing there. I mean, they called that foul the minute the guy posted up. He barely had his hand on him. It did not affect the play at all. I don't understand that. That takes away from the game to me.
Inbound pass is going to come to Newman. He had it swatted away by Morello, and it's taken by Panaggio. Panaggio in the lane, kicks it back out left side of Pomley to Daly at the free throw line. He'll pull up, in and out, no good. Rebound's taken by Newman. And it's given off to Champion. Champion brings it up the right side. He's on the wing. Champion being guarded by Pomley. Now goes left side. That's into the hands of Lou Wallen. Now to Champion for 3. It's no good. Panaggio pulls it down as he'll bring it up with 5:30 to play here in the first half. Panaggio left side to Pomley. Now top of the key to Tappan. Swings it right side to Daly. Daly with the basketball. Daly brings it left side. Now goes back right to Panaggio. Over to Pomley. He'll pull up for 3. It's good. Boy, Pomley is on fire in this game. He's now 4 of 4 from the three-point line, and he's got 18 points.
Open up that playbook, RJ. How many plays do we have for Pomley?
29-22. Reddy's on top as they go right side to Shoemaker, that being the Bulldogs. Champions now got it top side. They swing it left side to Jennings. Back to Champion. Champion's going to drive right baseline, kick it back out. That's over to Lou Wallen for 3. It's no good. Panaggio comes down with another rebound. He'll bring it up now. Panaggio hands it off to Tappan. He'll pull up for 3 from the right wing. It's too far, and it's given off out to Newman off the rebound.
Well, I don't know what happened. It slipped out of his hand or what. That was not a pretty shot.
Now here's Lou Wallen with the basketball on the right wing. He gives it off to Newman. Newman on the right side of the paint. He backs his way into the low post. Newman, he loses the handle on it. It's taken by Pomley. And given off to Tappan. Tappan in the front court. Tappan on the right wing. Now goes topside. Tappan gives the pass off to Pomley. Now top the key to Daly. Back over to Pomley. He'll pull up for 3 from the wing. It's in and out. No good. Morello tried to tap it back in. Rebound's going to be pulled in by Lou Wallen. And it's now taken by Champion.
Tavian's getting a little tired, you can see, on that shot.
Champion on the wing. Champion works the ball down low to Newman, and the ball's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Tappan, and now checking the ball game for SWOSU is going to be Amici Wells along with Perkins and Ojo. They're going to come in for Newman and Llewellyn and Shoemaker.
The great Bum Phillips, when they asked him what their game plan was, when he had Earl Cameron, he said, we got a simple game plan. Earl left, Earl right, Earl up the middle. So right now it's Tavian left, Tavian right, Tavian to the bucket.
You're exactly right. SWOSU has now been in a scoring drought for 3 minutes and 28 seconds as Palmer's going to head to the bench and Kozan's going to check in.
Yeah, he needs one. He was breathing hard that last couple of possessions.
Inbound pass comes to Wells, who swings it left side to Ojo. Now they go left side. That's out to Battisti. Battisti being guarded by Zadrunas, who just checked in. He'll go right side. That's into the hands of Perkins for three. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Kozan. Kozan will push it up for the Reddies. He goes right side to Morello. Morello on the wing. Morello goes right side Panaggio. Panaggio, he'll drive the lane. Kick it off to Morello. He lost the handle. It was way over his head, and we've got a media timeout. 3:32 to play first half. The Reddies on top, 29-23 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instruments of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
With Domino's new Piece of the Pie rewards, you earn a free medium two-topping pizza after just 6 online orders of $10 or more. Need some reasons to order? Throw a half birthday party for your husband.
Happy 36 and a half.
Or your cat. Or get in touch with your vegetarian side.
Hold the pepperoni.
But we think free pizza's reason enough. Start earning points toward free pizza with our $5.99 mix and match deal at Domino's.com today. Rewards program is open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a pizza profile account. Only one order per day earns points. Complete details at Domino's.com/rewards. You must select this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
Coach, I got to say, you're a big fan of Java Primo and all of our fine food sponsors on the Reddie Sports Network. I've got to give a shout out to the Reddie concession stand. They make some of the best popcorn I think I've ever eaten. That stuff's good.
Absolutely, RJ. Right now, I can't. My mouth's full of Reddie.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you talk right there. That Hunter Lively just brought us a whole bunch of popcorn, and that was good, some good stuff.
When I was coaching, I used to rate popcorn around the country. I'll bring
you told me that.
I'll bring my rating one day, and we'll look over it.
Here's Battisti with the basketball for SWOSU as he works the ball in the hands of Ojo. Back to Battisti on top of the key as he'll go over the right wing, being guarded by Zadrunas. He'll work it in to Ojo on the left side, out to the free throw line. Works it right side to Amici Wells now. Wells is going to bring it back right to, that's into the hands of Battisti. Battisti going to work it to the right side of the free throw line. Puts up a wild shot, and it's into the hands of Ojo. He tried to go back over the head. It's no good, and rebound's taken by Panaggio. Panaggio goes right side to Morello. Morello in the lane, lost the handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ojo.
Ojo, the shot clock was going down. It was a pretty creative move, actually. He caught it midair and tried to throw it back over his head.
It almost went, too.
Went in, yeah.
That was a good athletic move, and now Zadrunas is going to inbound it from the right side of the bucket.
His coach's son that thought he got fouled there, and his dad agrees.
Inbound to Kozan. Catch and shoot. It's too hard, and the rebound's taken by Perkins. Here's Perkins going right side to Amici Wells. He'll drive right baseline, then kick it back out. Throws it right in the hands of Zadrunas. Here comes Zadrunas in the front court. Z over the right side to Kozan in the corner. Now kicks it back out to Zadrunas. Over to Kozan in the right corner. Kozan drives in, and he's fouled.
That's a good job. Kevin's not hitting his outside shot right now, and he did a good job of catching and putting it on the floor and making him foul you.
Coach, it seems like Kozan's three-point shot is flat. It just seems really flat.
It really is. The three shots he's taking have no follow-through. He's just kind of jerking that arm and pulling it back, and he's not following through real well.
2:32 to play here in the first half as Palmley's going to check back in. He's going to come in for Morello. Well, Palmley got some much-needed rest right there, and he's got 18 points for the Reddies so far. It's a career high.
Yeah, let's see. You hate to set a guy down who's that hot, but let's see if he can come back now.
Inbound pass is going to come to Zadrunas. And all the way back towards the Reddie logo at center court. He'll bring it up, give it out to the hands of Panaggio. He'll drive the lane, kick it out to Tappan on the right wing. Tappan goes cross court to Kozan, but it got deflected away by Perkins. And so the Reddies will get it back with 17 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and look, we got Tappan wide open. He hesitated a little bit on taking that shot. He probably should have jumped up and taken that.
Now checking in is Juwan Newman. He'll come in for Ojo. Tappan's going to inbound it into the hands of Zadrunas. He'll stay on top of the key. Zadrunas works the ball right side to Kozan. Now over to Panaggio. It was off the back of the head of Champion, then got back to Panaggio, and he laid it off the glass.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those ricochet plays that we were just in the right place at the right time.
That snapped a 2-minute, 54-second scoring drought for Henderson, but right now Southwestern is in a 5-minute, 15-second scoring drought, and Champion tries to drive the lane. He's going to be fouled by Panaggio.
Yeah, Matt was kind of backtracking there. Should have stepped up and held his ground. Might have got a charge there, but we're still not in the one, only 16 fouls.
So Champion will inbound it from the right side of the bucket. 5 minutes and 44 seconds is the scoring drought for Southwestern. Inbound pass is going to come in. That's going to be out to Llewellyn. Llewellyn gets it out over to Newman, top of the key. He'll go back left side to Champion. Champion being guarded by Zadrunas. Now he'll come in, drive the right side of the lane, puts it high off the glass, no good. And Newman's there to get the offensive rebound. He goes back up with it and scores, and that breaks a 5-minute and 44-second scoring drought.
Yeah, we have trouble handling him when Maboop's on the bench like he is now. He's tough in there.
Now here's Zadrunas, top of the key with the ball, goes right side to Pomeroy on the wing. Now back over to Kozan, swings it left side, out to Tappan. Tappan on the wing, now goes back to Zadrunas top side. Here's Pomeroy, down low to the low post, goes up with the right hand. He knocks it in, he's got 20, and it's 33-24.
He's punishing people everywhere, but that was a good pass by Z-Man right there. He noticed he had a mismatch and got a nice lob down low.
Elgis is liking the way his guys are playing as they go left side into the hands of Jennings. Jennings goes back top side to Perkins, swings it around the perimeter, over to Llewellyn. He'll drive in, lays it off the glass from the right side, and it's now 33-26, 48 seconds to play as they're here in the first half as Zadrunas has the basketball. 20 on the shot clock. Zadrunas holds on to the basketball and now gives it off to Kozan. He's standing top side. Works the ball down low to Zadrunas. He'll go up with the right hand. No good. Rebound's going to be taken by Jennings.
That's not the shot we wanted right there. I'm sure Coach's not happy about that.
Now bringing it up is going to be Marquise Champion. He'll work the ball across the court into the hands of Jennings. You're right. He's got a little rat tail working out the backside of his head.
Sure does. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
I was looking for a term for that.
Now here's Champion. Champion's on that far side of the court. Down to 10 seconds on the game clock. 7 on the shot clock. They work the ball into the hands of Perkins. Stolen away by Tappan. He's going to slam it home.
Pick up, RJ. Pick up.
Kalen Tappan slammed it home, and Jennings said, you know what, I'm not even going to try to take a long shot. We're going to go to the half. At the half, the Reddies lead 35-26. Wow, what a first half, Coach.
Yeah, nice energy on both ends of the floor. It's the best I've seen us operate offensively, and great read by Kalen Tappan. He saw that coming the whole way and stole it and flushed it on the other end. Nice dunk.
That's going to do it for the first half. When we come back, we'll have all of our our halftime stats along with our conversation with women's basketball coach Jill Thomas right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16-plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service, which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Reddie apparel and souvenirs, stop by the Reddie Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Reddie Bookstore is open before every Reddie football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Reddie Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Reddie Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Reddie Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center where the Reddies, they lead 35-26 over Southwestern Oklahoma. Now joined by women's basketball coach Jill Thomas. And coach, 87-76 win over Southwestern. I was kind of shocked because nobody scored 100 in this one.
I definitely told that to their coaches after the game. I said, I think this is the first time we've ever played and it's not in the hundreds.
I mean, last game, it didn't reach the 100 mark, but reached 97 last time that you guys played. But, boy, you got to be proud of your team. Victoria Stewart has a new career high with 28 points. Keener has another double-double, 25 and 12. And then you had Bedford, who adds another 16. Boy, it was just a fun night.
Yeah, I mean, our seniors have done a great job. Delencia always puts us on her back. We appreciate everything she does. And Vic spent way too much time on the bench, and then she probably had a moment of, okay, enough, and came out and had a huge second quarter. So we're pleased with them. And then, of course, with Mo coming off the bench and having huge minutes like that was really big for us.
Let me ask you this. I know you can't talk about officiating or anything like that in a game, but whenever players are getting fouled, constantly on both sides, is it tough to keep a momentum or a rhythm going in the ball game because you just never know how the game's going to be called as it goes along?
Yeah, absolutely, especially for us because we are a little bit limited in number, so it plays huge for us. But the difference of today was I thought Southwestern was attacking harder than us.
Yeah.
And so anytime that happens, it does look like we're the fouling team. So we've got to be a little bit smarter about that and showing our hands. But, yeah, it's definitely – but we'll take those breaks sometimes because our kids think they're tired, so we'll use a whistle or two every now and then.
You guys really over the last two games with the Harding game, now this game, defensively you're playing a lot better. And, really I think Hunter and I were looking from that last UAM game back on the 13th of February. You guys have really hit your stride, and you've now won 3 of the last 4 games, and you've got Northwestern Oklahoma coming up next.
Yeah, absolutely. Our mission's been take it one game at a time. I wish we could go back and do a few again, but
I think that's what we said last year as well at this point.
I'd take a few different games, and we're making free throws. That's big too for us right now. But yeah, defensively, they're doing a really good job buying into the scout that we're putting together for these teams, and so, we play another team that can score the ball a little bit. Bozeman tonight over across the street had 29 points, another big in the league who's very good. So our defensive game plan is going to have to be huge again.
I think I saw Southeastern lost to Tech tonight, so you guys move up to 5th in the conference. I think that ought to be a lot of momentum for you guys to go in and play Northwestern right here on your home floor and possibly move up to even that 4th seed.
Yeah, that's hopefully, and then hopefully our 2 seniors, because it'll be senior day, kind of show out like they did today. That'll be big for us. But yeah, we really want to finish the year off with another win, especially taking us into this conference tournament next week.
Coach, good luck. Let me ask you real quick about Northwestern as they come here. What's the big thing that you're worried about with them as they come to?
They just have nothing to lose. They haven't won a conference game all year, but they're fast and they're talented and they take some crazy shots, but all it's going to take is a few of those shots to fall. So, like I said earlier, that defensive game plan is really going to have to be intact, and we're going to have to get that ball inside to Delencia again. Last time we played them, she had a career high in 45 points, so we need to get her that ball again.
Good luck, and we'll talk to you on Saturday.
Thank you.
That is head coach Jill Thomas joining us on the post-game show, on the halftime show, as the Reddies right now lead 35-26 over Southwestern Oklahoma. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with stats right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Doctors Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
This locker room look-in is brought to you by Visit Hot Springs.
Well, let me tell you about our QB. He's quick as a hiccup. He's got range, skill, versatility, untapped potential. He's a tremendous young man of character and integrity. In this game of inches, he's got to hold 9 yards.
Quarterback your family's visit to Hot Springs. It's Arkansas's #1 vacation destination because there's something for everyone. Come on down, Coach. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotSprings.org.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as we are at the half. As the Reddies right now, they lead Southwestern Oklahoma by a score of 35-26. Let's go ahead and give you our Zizer Wealth postgame stats. As at the half, the Reddies are being led right now by Tavian Pomley with 20 points. As the Reddies are shooting 14 of 31 for 45%. From three, they are 5 of 15 for 33%, and they are 2 of 4 at the charity stripe for 50%. For SWOSU, they are 9 of 29 shooting for 31%. From the three-point line, they are 4 of 14 for 29%, and they're 100% at the free throw line as they are 4 of 4. They're being led in the ball game by both Wells and Newman with 8 points. And in the game so far, the Reddies have forced 9 turnovers of SWOSU. The Reddies have only turned it over 4 times. Total rebounds, 22-16 in favor of SWOSU. And really, the Reddies have put up 10 assists in this game as they lead at the half, 35-26. Let's take another timeout. When we come back, Coach now break down second half action right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation. Locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Give me
Our
4
family
minutes,
is
okay?
committed to
I gotta
yours.
go do something.
Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instruments of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
With Domino's new Piece of the Pie rewards, you earn a free medium 2-topping pizza after just 6 online orders of $10 or more. Need some reasons to order? Throw a half birthday party for your husband.
Happy 36 and a half.
Or your cat. Or get in touch with your vegetarian side.
Hold the pepperoni.
But we think free pizza's reason enough. Start earning points toward free pizza with our $5.99 mix and match deal at Domino's.com today. Rewards program is open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a pizza profile account. Only one order per day earns points. Complete details at Domino's.com/rewards. You must select this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Reddie Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Reddie Bookstore is open before every Reddie football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Reddie Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Reddie Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Reddie Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Both teams have made their way back on the court as the Reddies lead 35-26. I'm RJ Hawk. As Coach, I got to ask, what are some keys the Reddies need to keep going for the second half?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is one of those things that, don't fix it. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. You know, just keep doing the same thing. Keep that energy up and, keep attacking on offense. And I just like the way we look. This is we look better tonight than I've seen us looking in a long time.
Coach, I got one key. That's it. I don't give keys very often, but I got one key. You know what it is?
Get Pomley the ball.
Feed Pomley and feed Pomley a lot and let him shoot.
That's why you'd be a very good coach. Don't screw it up.
Just let Pomley shoot. He's got 20 points. Get this, Coach. Pomley's got 20. The next guy in line is Panaggio with 6.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, sometimes you have those nights, and sometimes players against certain teams. He had a great game against them the first time.
Yeah.
He scored 18 or 20 the first time. I watched him. Did you watch him warming up there a second? He didn't miss a shot in the second half warm-up right there. So hopefully he'll continue.
Well, the Reddies are in their huddle getting ready to break, and we're just about setting for second half action. Hey, remember, you can follow the Reddies on all their social media outlets. You can follow them on Twitter at Reddie Athletics, on Instagram at Reddie_Athletics, and on Facebook, just search Reddie Athletics to find everything going on with the latest and greatest going on in Henderson State Athletics. The Reddies will have the basketball as we move from left to right of your radio dial, as Pomley's going to inbound it from the near sideline and puts it in the hands of Kozan. Kozan will bring it up. He's being guarded by Perkins at the midcourt stripe. Now gets it off to Pomley on the right side. Over to Maboop, top of the key. Maboop, back to Kozan. Kozan works the left side to Cooper. Cooper just holds the basketball and then gets a dribble in and comes back out towards the logo at midcourt. He'll pull up for 3 now from the wing. It's no good. Rebound's taken in by Champion, and he'll bring it up for SWOSU as we move from right to left of your radio dial. Now here's Wells. Goes cross court to Perkins. Now out to Champion for 3 on the right side. It's no good, and the rebound's taken offensively by Perkins. Now Perkins with the basketball in front of his own bench. He's going to drive the lane, go left side. He finds Jennings. It's too hard for 3, but another offensive rebound by Champion. and he'll take it to the right corner. Pull up for three. It's no good. Finally, Pomley gets the defensive rebound for the Reddies, and he'll push it down court all the way into the hands of Panaggio. And, boy, he hit the floor hard. Not quite sure what happened right there, but he was trying to catch a deflected pass that was going to Maboop, and he went to the floor and looked like he kind of got hit.
Now, Coach is up, and he's not happy. That's not the way we want to start the half. We're being a little impatient on offense, and we didn't block out twice in a row, so we don't need to start out bad here. We need to start out positive.
Now here's Jennings. Goes right side to Wells for three from the wing. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound's taken by Panaggio. Here's Panaggio in the front court. Panaggio on the right side of the paint. Kicks it back out top side to Pomley. Goes left side to Kozan. Now we've got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. And that's going to go against Ojo. And for Ojo, that's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Now, this is where Coach, exerts his will on our team. We're not moving quite as well as we did in the first half. We're standing still a little bit.
Inbound to Pomley. He puts up the shot from 12 feet away. It's no good. Rebound's going to be taken in by Perkins. They'll go right side out to Champion. He's on the wing. Champion with the basketball. He's going to work right baseline, and we've got a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, they got us. I don't know how we end up with that matchup there. The Champion point guard with Panaggio guarding him. That's a total mismatch, and he took him straight to the hole.
So the inbound's going to come from Marquise Champion, as that last foul on the Reddies was on Panaggio, and it's his second. Now, here's Amici Wells with the basketball. He kicks it back out to Champion on the wing. Champion brings it back topside. Now goes left side to Perkins. Perkins going to drive the left side of the paint. Now kicks it back out to Ojo at the free throw line. He'll drive in, and he traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, that was a good call. Maboop stepped in there and tried to take a charge and did a pretty good acting job, but he did walk before he made contact. And what we need to do here, RJ, is slow down and make 5 or 6 passes. That's what was good to us in the first half, and we've been really impatient here the first 3 possessions and haven't gotten a good shot.
So Aaron Cooper will bring the ball up for the Reddies as he's got it on the left side of the court. He'll go back right side to Kozan. They get it back to Cooper on the left. He'll drive left side of the paint. Put it off the glass. It's good. Well, that's a great move by Coop.
Yeah, he can use that left hand. Very good.
27-26. Here's Marquise Champion on the right wing. Now comes back out to the midcourt stripe out to Perkins. He gets a bounce pass into Jennings. He lost the handle on it. Had to come all the way back out towards the logo. Now back to Champion topside. They swing it left to Wells. All the way around the perimeter to Perkins. Down low. Maboop stole it away. They tried to work it in the hands of Newman. And now here comes Aaron Cooper. Coop up to the top of the key. Coop on the right side of the free throw line, then puts it in the hands of Panaggio. Panaggio at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Coop for 3. It's off the back of the iron, no good, but Pomley's there to get the offensive rebound, and he brings it back out to the wing. They work it around the perimeter to Panaggio. Panaggio going to give it back to Coop. Down to 17:05 to play here in the game, and now Coop travel with the basketball.
One of the things, RJ, that is just as important as being unselfish in the game is, also when you get yourself in a position for a shot that you're good at, not passing up that shot. And that's what Matt Panaggio just did. I know he's trying to be unselfish, but, boy, he made a good move. 15 feet, he's wide open, and instead of taking a shot, he passed up for a 25-footer.
Nick Shoemaker just checked in the ball game for the Bulldogs as they work the ball left side to Amici Wells. He's on the wing, now down low to Newman. He'll go up, bank it off the glass. It's good. And it's now 37-28, 16:48 to play here in the second half.
Boy, Newman got away with the elbow inside that time.
Here's Eric Daly in the front court on the left side. He'll bring it back more center at the top. Now he'll go left side out to Kozan. Kozan, he'll pull up from 10 feet. It's no good. Long rebound's taken by Champion. Here's Champion in the lane. Goes up with the right hand. It's no good. Newman's there for the putback, and it's good. And it's down to a 7-point game, 37-30. Eric Daly works the ball left side to Kalen Tappan. Tappan goes back right side to Kozan. Kozan to Pomley. Just inside the three-point line, top of the key. He'll pull up from there, knocks it down. Pomley, he's got 22. It's 39-30.
Well, I just started to say, when your offense is stagnant, get your man back involved. It's been hot, and we did that time.
Here's Marquise Champion. Working the right side. Champion out to the wing, top of the key. That's over to Shoemaker for 3. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Tappan comes down with the rebound, and he'll push it up for the Reddies. Here's Tappan now. Back to the top of the key for 3. It rattles in, whirly bowl, and it finally falls. It's 42-30.
Yeah, it was a nice decision by Tapp that time. No one picked him up. He just pulled up and took his time and knocked it down.
15:30 to play in the game as Amici Wells has it left wing. That top of the key. That's over to Jennings for three. It's no good. Ball's going to go racing out of bounds, but it was saved by Maboop into the hands of Pomley. Here's Tapp now. Top of the key. Tapping. Works around the screen. He'll pull up just inside the three-point line. He knocks it down. And it's out to a 14-point lead, largest lead of the ball game for the Reddies as Tapp's got 10. And we've got a timeout charge to SWOSU. We'll take it with them. 15 to 12 left in this one. The Reddies on top, 44-30 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Doctors Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
15-12 left in this one as the Reddies, they lead 44-30. Boy, largest lead of the ball game for the Reddies. This is pretty impressive what they've done. They're on a 7-0 run over the last 57 seconds, and they've made their last three shots. And this might be the best they've played all year long, Coach.
Yeah, you have to commend our staff, your coaching staff, for that. I mean, you got the team is fourth in the league, who's got everything to play for, and seemingly we have nothing to play for, and we're playing hard still. That's great.
Now here's Battisti, who with the basketball. He's on the right wing. Now works the ball, trying to find somebody to work it to anyways. He's being guarded by Zadrunas. They work it down to Newman, and we've got a blocking foul on Eric Daly.
Well, you know, RJ, the worst rule change they made this year was eliminate the 5-second rule.
Yeah.
We would have had a turnover right there.
You're right. That's going to be Daly's first personal foul, first team foul. We've got a media timeout. 14:57 to play in the game. The Reddies on top 44-30 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Coach Johnny Ray Grummet was released from his contract today. Let's listen in on his press conference.
I'm not a genius. A genius is a guy like Norman Einstein. I'm obviously disappointed it didn't work out, but it will allow me to spend more time with my family.
Coach, the AD from Ole Miss is on the line.
Oh, excuse me, I got to take this. Mama's calling.
Why don't you plan on spending that family time in Hot Springs, Coach? Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithot.springs.org.
It's been a great ride.
14:57 left as the Reddies lead by 14. And SWOSU will have the basketball from the right side of the bucket. Inbound pass comes to Amici Wells. Wells now inside the three-point line, now to Newman. Newman gets it back over to Battisti. Battisti being guarded by Zadrunas. Now he'll work the left side of the paint, kick it off over the left side to Wells. He has the shot blocked away by Zadrunas and is picked up by Morello. And Morello's going to bring it up for the Reddies. He'll go left side to Pomley. Out to the top of the key to Zadrunas. He'll pull up for three. It's a Z3. And the Reddies out to a 17-point lead, 47-30.
I don't blame Z. If he's not going to block many shots this year. If he blocks a shot, he just go down and make and keep rolling the dice.
Here's Battisti on the left wing. Now they go cross court out to Wells. Now over to Perkins, who'll drive left baseline. Now over to Shoemaker. He's on the left side. He'll pull up. He's fouled as he pulled in from about 6 feet away to knock that one down. And he's fouled, so he'll hit the free throw line to shoot two.
Yeah, we had a missed shot there, and Z got his feet a little tangled up and bumped him as he went up. You know, that's one of those plays on defensive end for that. Z he can't wait to the film session tomorrow. RJ, because, he's going to tell all the guys, look how I threw that guy out of there.
Yeah, I know it.
Bring that stuff in there.
As Shoemaker's first one drops, he's an 80% free throw shooter. 47-31. The Reddies on top. Second shot's in the air and good.
Well, he has a nice-looking shot. Shoemaker and Jennings both have really nice follow-throughs.
Now Eric Daly's got the basketball for the Reddies as they work at left side. Ball's stolen away by Amici Wells, but then he lost it out of bounds, and so the Reddies get the basketball back.
We were fortunate on that one. Kind of got lazy with Daly's pass that time.
So now Tappan's going to inbound it from the near sideline as he gets it into the hands of Daly. Daly's going to walk the ball up the right side. Now he'll take it to the corner, give it off to Morello. Morello's going to try a three. It's no good, and the rebound's pulled in by Perkins. Perkins works quickly, goes left side to Battisti. Battisti on the wing, now swings it around the perimeter over to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, bounce pass, ball's deflected away by Morello. Morello in the front court. Morello drives in, puts up the shot, it's good, and he's fouled. He's going to the free throw line to shoot one.
Wow, RJ, I don't know what to say about that play. Great job by the young freshman.
Boy, he stayed with the play, continued it out, and was able to fingertip roll it in, and he's going to the line to shoot one.
I've been pretty high on him as the season has gone on. He's a young freshman that you have seen him progress, and that's a play that he couldn't have made earlier in the year, have the confidence to do that. Got out in the passing lane, picked it up in heavy traffic, handled the ball well, and finished on the other end.
That last foul was on Amici Wells. That's his first, as the free throw's no good. Rebound taken by Newman and given off to Champion. Champion up the left side, passes to Llewellyn on the wing. Llewellyn, top of the key. He'll drive left side of the paint, put it up off the glass. It's no good, but he's fouled. And the foul's going to go against Morello. And for Morello, that'll be his first personal foul.
That's the only thing about freshmen. He got a little over-exuberant out there and was guarding a quick guard 25, 30 feet from the hole, and he got beat off the dribble.
He got excited, Coach.
He did, but he is trying to move his feet. I'll tell you what, he's just we talked about earlier after his free throw.
That's good.
He gives you a package that's hard to get on this level. He's wiry, he's long, he's 6'7". He probably has a 6'10", 6'11" reach, and put it on the floor. He can shoot it a little bit.
Second shot's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound's taken by Morello.
Do a lot of things. He's got a bright future here. Just put on a little weight. He's going to be tough.
Now here's Eric Daly into the front court. 13-13 to play in the game. 49-33, Reddy's on top. Here's Pomley driving in. He's fouled. And so Pomley's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yeah, good job. Be aggressive.
Tavian Pomley having a good game so far, man. He's right now got 22 points on 19 of 14 shooting, and he's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Yeah, he's definitely having a good, he feels it. He's very confident right now on the offensive end.
First shot's up and good.
He's even getting the rolls. That hit off the front of the rim and got the shooter's roll.
50-33 as Pomley rolls it around in his hand. Second shot's up and good. So the Reddies lead 51-33. 13:08 to play as Champion's going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. Champion works the ball left side. He's out to the wing. Now brings it back more top side. Now goes right side with it out to Llewellyn. Llewellyn top of the key. And it's stolen away by Tappan off the pass. Here's Tappan. He's going to slam it home with a windmill.
Yeah.
Boy,
booyah.
Tappan came up with a windmill dunk and was able to slam it home. He's got 12, and now Southwestern Oklahoma is going to call a timeout. How about that, Coach?
Man, that got the bench up, RJ. That's what a nice windmill. That had some action on it right there.
I'd hate to ever say that you want to be cocky whenever you have an open lay-in, especially with the way the season's gone, but why not have a little fun when you got a 20-point lead?
Absolutely, and I tell you what, a play like that just energizes your bench, energizes the crowd, energizes everybody. Kid's really got some, as we know, he can get up for sure, and he's got some athletic ability. Great job in the passing lanes, though. We've been in the passing lanes better tonight than we have been in a long time. He's very happy. Look at him. He's smiling as he's coming out of the huddle.
Well, that's going to give him a lot of confidence moving into next year. With him being a sophomore like he is, just It's going to give him all that much more confidence.
Absolutely. He's had some big games this year. He's got a chance to be an elite scorer in this league.
So now both Tappan and Daly smack the floor as Wells has got on the left side. He puts it in the hands of Jennings. Jennings drives the lane, kicks it right side to Perkins. Perkins right on the wing. Now back around the left side to Wells. Wells at the free throw line, drives the lane, puts it up with the right hand. It's no good. We've got a whistle and a foul, and they're going to catch Daly with it. And Daly's going to pick up his second personal foul and the fifth team foul.
But that, I tell you, that is a huge positive right there. We got mismatched on the offside with a guard on a big guy, but he shoved him out of bounds. I'd rather see him do that as not block him out, not put a body on him.
Inbound pass goes to Mitchie Wells, goes top side now. That's out to Newman. Newman goes back left side to Champion. Champion down low to Newman, just to the left of the low post on the left side. Now here's Newman going up, and it's blocked away by Maboop, and it's given on to Tappan. 3-on-2 break as Tappan's going to pull up just inside the three-point line left side. Shot's no good. Rebound's taken by Champion. Here's Champion, right side, out to Wells. Wells going to drive the baseline. We've got a blocking foul on Tappan, and so that'll be the sixth team foul on Henderson State. And now we've got a media timeout. 11:59 to play as the Reddies hold a 20-point lead, 53-33 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
11:58 to play as the Reddies lead by 20, 53-33. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the Coach Grady Beam.
Hey, RJ, you know, we got a little game within the game going on down the post.
Yeah.
Mano a mano down here. You know, Newman's one of the better offensive postmen in the league. Maboot's one of the better defenders. They're going at each other.
Inbound pass is going to come from Champion into the hands of Jennings on the right side of the court. Jennings just hands it back off to Champion out by the scorer's table. Now Champion back to Jennings over the left side to Perkins. Perkins goes left side to Champion. He'll pull up from the left wing for three. It's no good. And we've got a whistle, and the offensive foul is going to go. That's going to go against Newman.
There we go. That's what we were talking about. He's getting a little frustrated. Maboot blocked his last shot. He hasn't been able to get open, so he shoved him underneath that time.
And so that'll be Newman's second personal foul and the fourth team foul. And now Daly's going to bring it up for the Reddies with 11:41 and counting left here in the game. Daly up the right side, stands on the Don Dyer court side. Now goes back across the left side. Daly now to Kozan on the left wing. Kozan back to Daly. Daly bounce pass to Zadrunas now. He'll just hand it off to Pomley, top of the key. Pomley, he'll pull up for three with 4 on the shot clock. It's going to go long. Offensive rebound is going to be taken by Maboop. Well, that's a great offensive play by Maboop right there.
Great hustle. You know, he and Pomley both got their hands on it, but he started it.
They'll clear back out to Daly as 1:11 to play. And here's Kozan for three. He's nothing but net. And it's now 56-33.
You see his hand that time. He really reached into the basket that time. That's a good follow through.
Now here's Champion going left side to Jennings, throws it out of bounds. And so the Reddies get the basketball back from the near sideline with 10:48 to play in this one. Reddies right now shooting 48% for the game, holding SWOSU to just 27%. Here's Daly going up the left side. Daly back top of the key. Daly has the basketball, trying to find something to do with it. Now he'll pull up, and we've got an offensive foul. Foul's going to be on Pomley.
Maboop.
No, they're going to be on Maboop, yeah, and that'll be his third personal foul. And that'll be the 17th foul for the Reddies.
You know, he's playing so well, you just don't want to get, though. That was kind of an unnecessary foul on a legal screen away from the basketball.
Marquise Champion with the basketball, has it right in front of his own bench. Now to the wing. He'll pull up for three. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Palmway comes down with the rebound. Then it got away from him, but into the hands of Daly. Daly, spin move in front of the key. Goes right side to Kozan for three. And it's off the side of the iron. No good, but Daly's right there to get the offensive rebound and put it in the hands of Palmway. Back to Kozan in the corner for three. He knocks it down for the second time. It's the Reddie money ball. It's a 59-33 lead.
Great job by Eric Daly that time, you know, getting the loose ball and then doing something with it on the other end, keeping it alive on the first shot. Great job.
9:50 left here in the game. 59-33, Reddie's lead. Now here's Amici Wells on the left wing. Amici Wells was going to try to just hand it off to Perkins, and then Kevin Kozan he picked up that foul off the handoff. Now checking into the ball game is going to be Panaggio and Morello for Henderson. And in for SWOSU's going to be Ojo, along with Battisti and Shoemaker.
Now we've got a big lead here, RJ, and we've really done a good job tonight of being active in the passing lanes and disrupted their offense. Have gotten several steals out of that, but we have 18 fouls and they have 4, so we probably need to back off our aggression because we don't want to start sending them to the line and not let the clock run.
Amici Wells at the line as his first shot's up and good.
Well, he has a definitely hitch in his shot, doesn't he?
But when you look at it, he's a 69 or 68% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, but it's the second shot's up and in and out, no good. Rebound's taken by Palmley, and it'll be pushed up by Zadrunas with 9:35 and counting left here in the game. Zadrunas takes it up right side, goes left to Kozan. Kozan with the basketball, goes back top of the key. That's out to Zadrunas. Back to Kozan on the wing. Now to Morello in the left corner. Now over to Zadrunas. Top of the key goes Kozan. Kozan gonna clear things back out for a minute. He'll pull up for a deep three, and he knocks it home for the Reddie money ball.
Yeah, nice bailout that time. Clock was running down. He pulled up from about, I would say, 25 feet.
62-34. Now here's Battisti. Goes left side to Amici Wells. Wells now into the hands of Shoemaker for three. He knocked down a deep three of his own. That was back on the GAC logo. And it's now 62-37. That snapped a almost 5-minute scoring drought for Southwestern. Now Zadrunas has the basketball. Zadrunas goes right side to Kozan. Kozan will drive right baseline. Bank it off the glass. It's good.
Nice move. He's hit a couple of shots, and his confidence offensively is really picking up. He looks aggressive right now.
Kozan's got 11. He's the third player in double figures for the Reddies. Now here's Battisti. Battisti bounced past to Ojo on the left side of the paint. Back to Battisti for three. And it's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound's taken by Panaggio. Panaggio's going to push it up for the Reddies. Panaggio works the ball left side to Kozan. Kozan back over to Zadrunas, top of the key. Now swings it left side to Kozan for three. It's no good off the back of the iron. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds. And it'll go with SWOSU with 8:01 to play here in the ball game.
You can almost, you can almost watch a great shooter, RJ, and when that wrist comes down and what they say reach into that basket, that time he pulled it back again, his hand was pointing towards the ceiling with the ball, and of course it went a little long because of that.
So Battisti's going to bring it up for SWOSU as he'll take it up the right side. On the wing, now reverse course, go back top side to Ojo. Now he'll go left side to Jennings. Jennings will pull up for three. No good, but Ojo's right there, and he goes back up with it. And the foul's going to go against Panaggio. Did that bucket go, Coach?
Yes, it did.
It did. So he's going to go to the line to shoot one. And we've got a media timeout on the floor. 7:44 to play as the Reddies lead 64-39 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instruments of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
With Domino's new Piece of the Pie rewards, you earn a free medium 2-topping pizza after just 6 online orders of $10 or more. Need some reasons to order? Throw a half birthday party for your husband.
Happy 36 and a half.
Or your cat. Or get in touch with your vegetarian side.
Hold the pepperoni.
But we think free pizza's reason enough. Start earning points toward free pizza with our $5.99 mix and match deal at Domino's.com today. Rewards program is open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a pizza profile account. Only one order per day earns points. Complete details at Domino's.com/rewards. You must select this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
7:44 to play, 64-39. The Reddies out on top, and Ojo's going to head to the line to shoot one.
You pointed out earlier, RJ, that we're on the Don Dyer court, and Saturday, Henderson is hosting Alumni Day, and a lot of Don Dyer's great players are going to be back here, and hopefully I think Coach Dyer is going to try to make it down here himself, so it'd be great to see him again.
Yeah, it will be nice to see him as Ojo is at the free throw line. He is a 73% free throw shooter. First free throw's up and good. For a big guy, that's not a bad number.
No, he's not. He's got a good looking. I wonder how they got him out of Jonesboro.
So now here comes Zadrunas. Zadrunas goes top of the key. Zadrunas bounce past to Panaggio in the lane. He lost the handle on it. It's taken by Jennings. Jennings is going to push it up. He'll go left side, pull up for three from the wing. It's an air ball, and it's taken by Kozan. Kozan caught it, and is going to bring it up for the Reddies. Here's Pomley for three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Morello's there to get the offensive rebound and the putback, but it didn't go. But he's fouled, and so he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two.
I'll tell you what, he just I'm laughing because I love that kid. He's gotten, early in the year he just got pushed around down low. Now he's holding his ground, getting tougher down there. He had a mismatch that time, and he just took advantage of it, used his height and reach to overpower the guy.
So Morello's at the free throw line where he's a 62% free throw shooter, and he misses his first.
Just needs to lock that arm out. Don Dyer's a great coach, going back to him. He told me, I tell you what a great coach is, he didn't want me shooting in practice one day, and I got wide open. I fired it up, and he said, I told you not to shoot the basketball. I said, Coach, I was wide open. He stood there for a second. He said, just don't get open.
Just don't get open.
Yeah.
The second free throw drops.
That's coaching genius right there.
Coach Don Dyer was a great coach here at Henderson, also at UCA.
Yeah, won almost 700 games in his career, one of the greatest in the history of Arkansas.
Now here's Battisti on the right wing for SWOSU as we're approaching the 7-minute mark. And now a foul's going to be picked up on Morello. They're going to call it on Zadrunas. And that'll be on his second. And now that'll send Battisti to the free throw line because there's 10 team fouls on the Reddies now. Battisti's a 58% free throw shooter.
58, wow, that's the coach's son.
As the first one's up and good.
Well, like we said, we want to finish off strong here, and we don't want to keep sending them to the line where the clock's not moving. Make them shoot something, keep the clock going.
Second one's up, and it rattles in. 65-42. Down to a 23-point lead for the Reddies. Largest lead of the ball game's been 28 for the Reddies. Now Zadrunas has got the basketball. Zadrunas works around Battisti. He's in the lane, goes up with the right hand. It's no good. Morello's right there to get the offensive putback, but it doesn't go. Oh, man, he had an offensive rebound. He went with the putback, and it didn't go. And now Battisti brings it up for SWOSU.
And as he gets stronger, he'll finish that play in the future.
Here's Battisti on the left wing. Bounce pass down low to Newman. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pomley.
Yeah, Pomley did a good job of fronting the post that time. He thought he knocked it off Newman's foot.
Inbound pass comes this time to Llewellyn. Down to Newman at the free throw line. He'll work it back right side over to Shoemaker. He almost got to the backcourt violation, but they were able to save it at the line. Now here's Battisti on the left wing over to Newman. He'll pull up from 10 feet. It's no good. The shot clock was expiring. Ball's on the floor now. Newman picks it up. Now it's up to Pomley as it slipped away. Pomley's off to the races, and he's fouled. He was fouled by Shoemaker with 6:07 to play. And so now Pomley's going to go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Or is it? No, it's only the 16 foul. So
yeah.
The Reddies will inbound it from the right side of the bucket. As now Ojo's going to check back in. And Michi Wells is going to come in, and Perkins will check in. And for the Reddies, Maboop will come in. He'll come in for Pomley.
It's like Southwestern's kind of dragging their heels a little bit right now, RJ.
Well, they got to think what's gone wrong in this game for them, because this is a team that has. I
said they're fourth in the league.
Yeah,
they got a lot to play for.
You know, they're right in the thick of things, and it's all about seeding for them right now.
Right.
So Zadrunas going to inbound it, gets it into Panaggio's hands. Panaggio will bring it all the way out towards the midcourt stripe. Now he'll drive the lane. He'll dish it off to Morello. Morello goes up, and he's fouled. He'll be fouled by Ojo. And so Morello's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
You know, Matt Panaggio, you know, we talked about this during the year. What he brings to you offensively is he's very adept at getting to the hole. You know, he leans his body in and gets his shoulders past the guy and then penetrates very well for a guy who's not super quick.
Morello's first free throw is up and no good. Morello's not been very good at the line.
No, and he needs to be because he's a decent shooter. He just needs to, he's young and he just needs to concentrate and, you know, instead of trying to shoot it in, work on his follow through. That's why he's missing the shots.
Second shot's
that
up
good.
And good.
Yeah. You can tell when it leaves his hand if the guy's going to knock it down almost every time.
Inbound pass is going to come out to Perkins, and he'll bring it up for SWOSU. Under 6 to play as Perkins is going to have it over the wing. Perkins back to Wells on the left side. He'll pull up for 3, knocks it in.
You know, he certainly has that hitch in his shot, but he ends up putting it in the hole sometimes.
Here's Zadrunas into the front court, goes right side to Panaggio. Panaggio takes it back left, now gets in the hands of Tappan. He lost the handle. That's going to be a one-on-one. Amici Wells against Tappan, and Tappan just let him take it to the hole. And it's now 66-47, 5:22 and counting. As Tappan's got it left wing over top of the key to Panaggio. Panaggio back over to Zadrunas, now right side to Tappan. Tappan will swing it back around the perimeter, over now to Panaggio. Back to Tappan. He'll pull up for 3. It's off the left side of the iron. No good. Rebound's going to be gathered in by Battisti as 1:05 to play now.
Yeah, Coach looks a little nervous over there. You know, he really doesn't want us taking jump shots right now.
Here's Perkins. Perkins will go to the free throw line, pull up, knock it down. It's 66-49, 4:45 to play.
He's going to get a timeout here, RJ.
Now Tappan with the basketball. Bounce pass to Morello. Morello gets in the hands of Maboop. Maboop goes right side to Tappan. Tappan with the ball goes right side to Morello on the wing. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Morello in the lane puts up the shot. He's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot.
I said Coach Cook on timeout. He put his hands together like he was because, you know, it's a teaching point right here. We're probably going to win this game, knock on wood. But what you want at this point is you want to let your offense just wear them down. You know, work the shot clock 25 seconds, try to get something to the hole, draw a foul. And we kind of just stood around and shot jump shots the last few times. They cut 6-7 points off the lead.
So Morello's 2 of 5 from the line as his first shot's up, and it goes. Now checking in for the Reddies, it'll be Eric Daly and Kevin Kozan. Tappan goes to the bench, along with Zadrunas.
You know, and he huddled Daly, and he's bringing 2 of our guards in, and that's what he told them. He said, guys, we get down here, let's move the ball and cut and wear them down.
Second shot's up and good.
Good job by Morello. Those both look good.
68-49 as Perkins is going to bring it up for SWOSU. Perkins goes left side, now brings it back top, now swings it back left side over to Shoemaker. Back top of the key, it's stolen away by Panaggio. Here's Panaggio in the lane, and he's fouled.
Good job in the passing lane by Matt that time.
Boy, we've seen that, 3 times so far in this game where the Reddies just step in that passing lane and are off to the races.
Yeah, we've done a really good job of that tonight, you know, and that we struggle with that at times this year, but tonight we've been in the passing lanes, and they're very frustrated.
So Panaggio will be at the free throw line where his first free throw is up and good. Back out to a 21-point lead.
And we're hitting free throws, so you get them down and, you know, make them work, make them foul you, and then make them pay once you get to the line. Good job.
Second one's up and good as well. So it's a 22-point lead with 4:04 and counting left here in the ball game as Battisti's got it on the left wing. Battisti Goes right side to Ojo. He'll pull up just inside the three-point line, top of the key, and he knocks it in.
Well, the thing about them right now, RJ, offense, they're loose. They're cocking and firing, as we say. So
here's Pomley with the basketball. He'll work right side, put in the hands of Daly. Now Daly's going to drive baseline, go all the way around, and he stepped out of bounds.
Oh.
And so now we're going to take us to a media timeout. 3:38 to play as the Reddies lead 70-51 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as the Reddies lead 70-51. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the coach Grady Bean. And, well, Coach, the Reddies just playing lights out in this one.
This is enjoyable, RJ. I just got a text during that timeout from Lindsey Vaughn. Wanted to know if I was glad I came back. And I said, are you kidding? The Reddies are kicking tail.
Come on, Coach. Just wearing it out. Just shoving it in the face of everybody that you hung out with Lindsey Vaughn. Now here's down low. They're going to go to Wesley Franklin, who just checked in the ball game. He's a new player for SWASU. He missed easy jumper from 4 feet. Here's Panaggio for a three from the left corner. It's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken out by Perkins. Perkins at the right side of the paint into Wesley's hands. Now over the top side. That's over to Wesley Franklin now. He'll pull up for three. It's no good. Panaggio comes down with the rebound. And it's now pushed up into the front court. Out to Pomley. He'll lay it off the glass. It's no good. And rebounds taken by Perkins. 2:52 to play as Perkins has got the free throw line. He'll pull up from there, knock it home, and it's 70-53.
Boy, the Southwest Oklahoma is taking garbage time seriously. They're firing from all angles right now.
They don't even care right now.
They came off the bench ready and loaded.
Now here's Daly, goes left side to Pomley. He'll pull for three. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounds gathered in by Oliver Willis, who just checked in the ball game. Now over to Perkins. Perkins on the right wing. Perkins goes top side. That's out to Willis. Now just hand it off to Battisti. Battisti being guarded by Kozan. Back over to Willis on the left corner. He'll pull up for three. It's no good. Rebounds taken by Kozan with 2:10 and counting left in this one. 70-53, the Reddies lead as Kozan brings the ball in the front court. Kozan holds on to it as he'll go right side to Panaggio. He'll drive right baseline, up and under, puts up the shot. It's no good, and he's fouled.
I was wondering if they're going to blow that whistle. He got quite a bit of contact there.
I think that at this point the officials are just wanting to hold the whistle so that they can keep that clock rolling.
Garbage time is a great thing, RJ. I was named all garbage conference.
Oh, really?
Garbage time, because that's most of the only time I got in. But I was good in garbage time, so I got named to the all garbage team. That was 1977. You can look it up.
Panaggio's first free throw is up, and it's no good, too hard. All garbage team, huh?
Yeah, all garbage team. I was playing behind a guy by the name of Enos Mitchell, who may be, RJ, the best point guard ever played in Arkansas, period. What level, I don't care. Razorbacks, Indians, or Red Wolves, whoever. He may have been the greatest point guard in the history of Arkansas. So, it wasn't too embarrassing to be behind him.
Second shot's up and good by Panaggio, as it's now 71-53. Now Battisti brings the ball up the right side. We're down to 1:45 left as Battisti just throws up a wild shot and he's fouled.
Yeah, I don't know if there was any contact there or not. He just kind of looked bad.
It looked violent the way his body was all contorted going to the ground.
Yeah, he's a coach's son. He learned how to do that. Now we got some guys who haven't been getting a lot of action who get to come in also. Eric Daly's asking the ref, what did I do?
Chandler Walton's about to check in the game, and he played a heck of a ball game on Saturday.
That's what they said. Coach was talking about that.
And his shots up, as Batisti's first shots up and no good. Walton came in and shot the ball really well. I want to say, I don't have his point total in front of me. He was in double figures in that ball game. Played really well.
Yeah, and Coach was talking about him because he's a future guy, too. He's just a freshman. He's got some size, 6'4", can shoot the basketball, and that'll help.
Second shot's up and no good. Or, excuse me, is good. It's now 71-54. I wanted to look as Walton checks in, and now here's Kozan over the left side out to Daly. Daly on the wing. Daly now just hands it off to Kozan. And Kozan's going to take it to the wing. Going to try to waste some time off as Daly drives in. He'll put up the shot, and it doesn't go, but he's fouled. Okay, I was looking. Chandler Walton on Saturday against Harding. He had a grand total of just 7 points, but he went 2 of 3 from the three-point line, and he was 2 of 3 from the field.
Absolutely, yeah. He played well, Coach Elgis said.
First shot's up and good by Daly. 72-54. And now a new set of guys are coming in. Both the Vance boys are coming in, along with Sejan Blackwell.
Yes, it's great to see us on the other end of one of these arguments.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. It's always good for team morale to get everybody in the game especially after a big win. An impressive win. We're not playing one of the teams that's last in the league.
Yeah.
This is the fourth place team. Like you said, it's got a lot to play for.
As the second free throw is no good. Rebound's pulled in by Willis. And they give it off out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker down low. That's over to Franklin. He lost the handle. That's taken by Daly. Behind the back. Boy, he made a nice move to avoid contact. And we're down to 1 minute to play in this one. Daly takes it up the right side. Daly now back left. He'll hold on the basketball, give it off to Blackwell. He'll pull up from 14 feet. It's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Vance. That's Jacob Vance. And he'll just give it off out to Daly. We're down to 45 seconds to play.
That's what garbage time's about. Get guys into stats that don't normally get into stats.
Here's Jacob over to his brother Jordan. Jordan's on the wing, out to Jacob at the free throw line. Down low to Blackwell. He'll put up the shot. It goes, and he's fouled.
Yeah, nice job.
Sejan Blackwell, the sophomore guard, knocks down the shot. And he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot one.
That's a good job. You got everybody in the standing up, the bench for Sejan. He doesn't get a lot of time, but that's a great thing for him to get in and score like this.
Shots in the air, and he knocks down the free throw.
There we go.
Got 3 points. And Batisti's going to bring it up for Southwestern. Down to 25 seconds to play. Now here's Shoemaker in the lane. He'll go up with a fingertip roll. Off the glass, it's good.
Nice
down to 20 seconds to play as Daly's going to bring it up. Shot clock's turned off. And Daly ought to be able to dribble this one out. 75-56. And Daly's just going to be able to dribble it out. The Reddies are going to win. The Reddies are going to win and move the record to 7-19, 6-15 in conference play. For Southwestern Oklahoma, they fall to 16-11 on the season and 12-9 in conference play. And boy, it's nice to call a win, isn't it, Coach?
Absolutely. I'm fired up. Great win, RJ. Anytime. That's the great thing about basketball. It's one game, night to night. No matter what happens the game before. Great energy on both ends of the floor by the Reddies tonight.
The Reddies win, and they do it in a convincing fashion.